And it should be. Let me check. And it is. Hello, everybody, and good evening. Good to see you out there in TV land. Welcome to another Reality Skewed Gamers D&D session with myself and the crew. We'll let these lovely people introduce themselves here. Someone's rolling already. I heard the noise. But we're just testing things out.
It's working. It's working.
So yes, welcome to our D&D. We'll have a D&D session this Saturday. I think next Saturday, but the Saturday after that we will not, because we will be at MegaCon. It is just right around the corner. So if you want to come hang out with us at MegaCon, visit with us, any of that stuff, there is a MegaCon tab in our Discord. Please feel free to go check that out, and you are more than welcome. We'd love to see you. Outside of that, there's no other news. We're just here to play D&D and do nerd stuff and hang out with you wonderful and amazing people like Kitty Yoda for K-Con. That's right. So do give your greetings. We do like to shout out everybody.
We should make one quick announcement, Ranger. We talked about it before.
Sure.
I was going to message you, so you may as well just announce it now. This Wednesday is going to be our last Wednesday night stream to raise money.
That's right.
So
yeah,
we'll do the giveaways and everything Wednesday night, March 11th. So
March 11th.
make sure you
go.
And, on 311, my favorite band.
So outside of that, I don't think we have anything else. No, we're good. So yeah, give your greeting now. We may not acknowledge you immediately, but we will acknowledge you. We could be in a moment where we're either role playing and or in a fight or whatever. That's okay. Feel free to leave comments and have fun, hang out with the chat. We do like to say thank you for being here and watching, and we hope you enjoy the session. We'll get a recap from our dungeon master here after we do all the greetings. So let's introduce ourselves. We'll start with our DM tonight, Mr. Corninth.
Hello, I'm King Adeline Brydax, your Dwarven Eldritch Knight.
And King of Kegheim.
And King of Kegheim, yep.
That's right.
The arrow is right, yes. He's also the, yep.
Oh, Jesus. Grimothy, go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Oh, I'm playing from Zolturin, the party's orc cleric.
True. That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is the Rongo.
Sorry, typing.
Yeah, okay.
Playing Togalis Stinks, your fugitive bard of smut and scandal, muse of mischief, purveyor of the purple district, demi-chosen of Bahamut, and knight of the divine stroke.
Very true. Looking as lovely as always is Miss Glamour herself, Ouchie Dumpling.
Hello, I'm Elione. She's a very, very high elf blade singer. Betrothed to Adeline. Eventually that might happen someday.
Someday. Well, we got the parrot thing over with, so that's step one of a long
Somewhere
process.
over the rainbow, ouchie.
Hello, Wolfman. Good to see you in the chat. Hello, Wolfman. Johnny Moe.
Playing as Reed Tealeaf, halfling rogue assassin, hand of the king, first knight of Kegheim, Kegheim's shortest, most eligible bachelor.
Woohoo! Next up is Lady Pool.
I play River Tealeaf, twin to Reed Tealeaf. Emotional support flamethrower for Drum, and Knight of the Ash and Warden of the Wildfire of Kegheim. There you go.
DPK.
I'm DPK. I'm going to be playing Hylet Copperhair, the Harengon Bard from the College of Eloquence, the Knight of the Last Word, the Living Symphony.
And last but not least, we have Dr. Finn Medicine Woman.
I play Balin Nightbleeder. Well, Balin Nightbleeder Prime. Balin Nightbleeder 2 is currently in Kegheim.
Okay.
I am the Knight of the Dark, High Sorcerer and Battery of Kegheim.
Okay.
Did we do grip?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
yeah, he's one of the first ones. Yeah, we got everybody. And then yes, and I am playing as Leo, sex symbol of Kegheim, and sometimes I shoot shit. With that being said, that's the introductions out of the way. DM, please give us a recap if you would be so kind, sir.
All right. When we last left our valiant group Poor Decisions, we had just stood outside a very ancient elven door that Reed had found with a very high perception check and some help from his elven buddy there, Leo. It was also being led by a vibrating moon blade. The group proceeded to have some awesome rolls that Elione herself got a natural 20 on the history check for the door to find out that it was of ancient elven in origin. The group went in, they saw some what appeared to be well preserved but mummified remains of an ancient elven delegation that was kind of like the contemporary of Aor, one would say, Catha Laes. It was the kind of like the civilization before Maleismere. You guys were able to find a crystal that Elione eventually slotted into her moon blade, and it revealed that she now has some new tricks up her sleeve from this elven civilization. You guys then proceeded to do some speak with the dead on her, and in a very cool scene where she kind of spoke in a elven singing voice and told you some answers to some questions that were kind of particularly the one that was most notable is she revealed that Farrell Saul had a wife and children that had something to do with his plot. And then you guys kind of figured out what was the rest of going with the room. You then continued on, and right about then, the Guardian Prime, the flesh golem, curved around the hall, and a Delta Force immediately took it out as quickly as it could groar and moan, you would say. It was no more. A little over 300 something points of damage, but for one of the first times you're extremely annoying or helpful, you might say. Cerberus Assembly NPC throwed a backwards firebolt and got a natural 20 and actually helped with the kill, some might say. Maybe even kill stealing from the group. Then you guys continued on to the next room, and this was the kind of, one might say, the motherlode room where you guys found out Feral Saw's plan with between a lot of checks between everybody kind of doing their own different things, where some people looked at it from a history perspective, trying to figure out what everything led to. It was a room that was full of red threads and different inscriptions from temples of the Raven Queen, and a inscription of the Raven Queen herself, as you guys later learned in her moment of apotheosis, where she was ascending to godhood. And it appears that Farrell Saw himself has gone back in time and watched these events take place. And you guys kind of left it there, we might say, after everybody got all of this information. You figured it all out, and then Drom announced that this was all owned by the Raven Queen now, and the Temple of to the Raven Queen claimed it. And then you guys kind of got ready to keep going. And I'm going to smack people that keep rolling while I'm talking.
We're chatting.
In fairness, they're typing now.
The chatting is
Sorry.
okay then. That's okay.
My bad.
All right.
You need
So, yeah,
to
that's
make
Sorry.
DM decisions on this. There's some
Sorry. We're sorry.
So yeah, that is it. Yeah. And yeah.
I mean, River rolled a 21 with Hide the Weasel. We need to know what's going on with that.
I was not hiding the weasel.
She would have been playing
No
with the
hiding
weasel.
the weasel. There's no weasels.
I'd
Well, you
like
hid
to
them. You hid
declare-
them so well. Apparently, there is definitely no
Oh,
weasels.
good lord.
I'd like to take this moment to declare shenanigans.
Mhm.
Hey, Farva. What is that?
All right. So yeah, and then I think that's pretty much where we left it. Yeah, Drom sent off his. Oh yeah, that was his divine intervention as well, and sent off the prayer to the Raven Queen, and yeah, there we have it. So you guys may chat amongst yourselves now, if you wish.
I
Oh,
want
we
leader
chat now.
Aquila.
We have permission to chat now.
Yes, you do.
I have a question. I have a question.
Go. I have
Okay.
answers.
I
Potentially.
hope you do. I hope you do. Last week, I don't think I got a chance to do the role in this room. For looking
No,
at
you
the
I
didn't.
I don't think that you did, but yeah, you may
So-
do so. Do you know which one you want to kind of do?
Well, I want to see, and the answers might not be in this room because I don't know if Farosol has considered this, but I kind of want to investigate the implications of going back in time if he's perhaps considered any possible like paradoxes, or does it affect our current time, or is there another branch of timeline that will branch off from when he does this, or will it affect? I'm trying to figure out, the Raven Queen is responsible for my own resurrection, so
Really
I kind
quick,
of want
hold
to
on.
find out.
Sorry,
What?
Yachi, before we continue.
it's okay.
Ranger, can you turn on the recording in AI?
Oh, hello, thank you.
we go.
Recording in progress.
I didn't want it to be missed anymore. Go ahead, continue.
Recording in progress.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. It's a good call. I'm trying to just figure out, like, for myself, who was resurrected with sort of the power of the Raven Queen, am I going to poof away if she gets offed? That's what I want to find out.
Go ahead and let's do an Arcana check for that.
Okay.
Do you want me to draw a picture of Elione with her brother and sister like standing in front of a wall, and you can just keep checking that to see if your
Yes.
body start
See if I start to
vaporizing?
disappear. Yes, please.
Yeah, or an image of poor decisions will work too.
Right.
Multi-class in
guess-
the bard.
Ranger has Leo. I mean, has all our Ranger named Leo.
Our
Also
ranger
was
named Leo
revivified
the
by
Ranger.
Drum, right? So
What was that?
What was that, Dalshi? About
I'm
me?
just saying that Leo was also revivified by Drum, right? So that was also Raven Queen power.
True, very true. Yeah,
That's
during
divine.
So
during the Demohagoin fight.
Mhm.
was Balin? I guess maybe Balin was too.
Yes, he was also a long time ago.
No, wouldn't it
Okay,
also
so-
have other effects where Balin possibly would still have a rotting hand and
Is River the only one who hasn't been resurrected by Raven Queen?
No,
I haven't.
yeah, and nor is Hadalin or most people. It's just the people she mentioned are the ones that have.
You
been-
were effectively
Half the
resurrected by a
party.
demon, by a devil, though. So
Yeah,
You
you
can
you
join
were
that club.
effectively by a halfling devil in fine coats.
I was unconscious once during the first Trump presidency.
Reed's hard to get down.
This actually brings
That's right. That's right.
question.
You
Would
found
technically-
very distance from your mic, dude.
Yeah, go in the same room.
I am.
Bring
So
down
it
is your
sound
mic
like
up.
it.
Yeah, your sound distant.
So my question would be: would technically Hyluk have been resurrected by Jula?
Yeah, Hyluk was created by Igdrula.
Yeah.
So
you-
yeah,
You'd be
uh,
resurrected if you
that's
weren't
Raven
alive
Queen
before.
magic.
So this is all the thoughts and things that are spiraling inside of Elione's head as she kind of puts these strings together, that just the complications of what could happen if he's successful start to 404 your brain. Like it's, oh gosh, this could be really bad. And even the final thing that kind of jumps to it is that there was your recent adventure where someone time traveled also, and that was definitely using the power of the Raven Queen amongst some other powers. So yeah, you think it could be really bad. But with a 23, you do think that there is also a chance that some of the stuff could be localized kind of to your area, depending on what happens. But you also think, based on some of the stuff that I think it was Hyluk or someone else that figured out, is that he's not 100% sure what'll happen to the Raven Queen. If he is able to succeed with his plan, she may still exist as a goddess. She just might have the frozen woe as a part of her portfolio. So you could be here. You just might be a frozen statue as, part of your resurrection process.
Nice.
Something like that.
Ellie Popsicle.
Yeah, Popsicle Ellie.
So
that's what you would say.
we should just kill this guy as quickly as possible. I think before he does something dumb. Yes,
I mean,
There's also the
he's
possibility
really committed.
that if he's already done something, we may have an opportunity to undo what he's done.
Well,
if we can figure out what he's done, if he's done anything at all.
Well, here's the paradox, right? If he goes back into the timeline and says he, with the Raven Queen, wouldn't that create an alternate timeline that we would never be a part of because we, there'd be an alternate universe?
I kind of want to ask Dinara these questions too.
I'll look over.
I was gonna say, like, don't we have the Dunamancy person?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a Dunamancy person, and I'm sorry, who was the person that said that first? I think it was Elione. You may have a character point for
Yeah,
that.
she was
That
first
is
one.
a
Huzzah! Thank you all.
that is a really good idea, because you do think, based on how she's kind of been talking about the facility, that there is chronomancy magic going throughout the whole thing. So it's like she's kind of been studying this stuff the whole time, amongst just being a chronologist herself. So she's
Hey, sub guy.
looking for something.
Hey, sub.
Taking all of this in, I will walk over, and that little table there on the right-hand side, I'll clear off enough space. I'll pull out 3 pieces of paper, and I'll start writing a couple of letters, crumple them, burn each one in sequence as I write them out, and send them out.
Just so you know, there's time. He's not going to be able to do what he wants, at least for maybe a little under 2 years.
How do we know that?
2 years.
How'd you figure that one out, Balin?
The Raven Queen did her stuff at the apogee solstice. You need the solstice in order to be able to gather enough power to be able to do any of this magic. We are 2 years away from that.
But what if he goes back in time to that apogee solstice?
But he needs to have the power to even do that.
Do we need to point out the calendar on the wall that Balin is pulling this information from?
Yeah, you give me an Arcana check, Balin.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Damn.
He shows the tattoo he's got on the calendar with it.
Yeah, he's like, this is the fluctuating calendar right here. Jesus Christ.
That was awesome.
Wow.
You're playing him next.
Okay.
Poor Corinth. He's like,
Yeah,
damn
poor
it.
Corinth. Yeah, how do I want to do this one here? So yes, for those in the cheap seats, Balin just rolled a natural 20. We can say that for the record. So we will say I don't think Finn was here for the description of what Drom saw when he went back and actually witnessed it for a second. So you see similar threads for a moment, where you are kind of seeing the apogee solstice that you're talking about, and this woman kneeling beneath it, and she's kind of a mix of like powerful looking, but her hands are kind of visibly shaking, and you're seeing this kind of from the perspective of Pharaoh Saul, not yourself. You realize, like, you almost can see your skeletal white hands and body and stuff as he's making notes in a journal that he has there as he's watching. And you snap back to what you were just saying to the group, and you hear the whisper that you've been almost speaking with since you entered the vault from time to time say, "I think you are wrong about that account. Depends on the power that he has in his facility."
Yeah, I mean, we saw those people hooked
Obviously,
into that
everyone
system.
doesn't hear that, But yeah.
I'll just say you are right. It is possible he has gathered power here. But the solstice itself is about 2 years away.
I'm just wondering if he'd be able to bypass it.
Big deal. Hey, sub guy. Yeah, I'm here. My keyboard's not working.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to ask Dinara these questions. I don't want to just walk up and ask her. Don't have.
Yeah, because
River-
right now both Atheon and Dinara are the only two people that are not in this room. They are still in where the breach team was. You guys essentially you didn't like tell them to stay there, but once you guys saw what was in this room, you just said like poor decisions only kind of situation. You didn't actually say
Cool Kids Club only.
yeah, exactly how you were
Right.
doing that, but that's essentially what went down for the behind the scenes is they are still in that room and doing whatever they are doing.
They're hooking up with nobody
Wasn't-
watching.
I thought Leo and Reed were keeping eyes on them. No.
That was before that's before we started. We remember we were keeping an eye on them, and then we faced the Frankenstein monster, and then we started unlocking all these rooms.
And
Yeah,
now we just decided to leave them alone.
Well, like no, everybody kind of
They're
got
kinda here.
involved in this room because it was such a big deal. Kind of everyone
Yeah,
stayed in
kinda
here
came forward.
after Reed and Leo found out that used their information and pieced their things together. We can say they probably would have gone back out and started watching them, but not the whole time.
Can I message Dinara, ask her to keep an eye on Atheon Flux for me?
Atheon Flux.
Atheon Crux, Atheon Flux, whatever the fuck. Asshole kill stealer of the Cerberus Assembly.
I do not intend to let a Cerberus Assembly member be by himself in a facility like this, my sweet.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Be there momentarily.
Getting in with the nicknames. Damn.
I think I will Apu Togar. Apu Togar. I've got concerns about what this might mean for our timeline if something happens to the Raven Queen. I'll just reiterate everything that I did earlier. Do you think we could talk, or probably you, since you have the best rapport with her, about Dinara and what that might mean, or she might be more forthcoming if you ask her these questions?
Yeah, I mean, are you guys cool with me sharing the context with her? Or are you, Ellie, cool with me sharing the context?
I mean, we're just Apuing each other, so I'm going to say yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and I'll message Dinara back. Let her know about what we've seen with Parasol going back to the apogee solstice with the Raven Queen. I'll give her the rundown on Balin, Grim, and Ellie all being tied to the Raven Queen, especially the resurrection piece, and ask her thoughts on what might happen if Parasol succeeds and goes back and infects the Raven Queen, free her rise to godliness with Frozen Woe.
She says, I'm sorry, Togard. Are you telling me that you just found out that the place we are in contains a chronomancer who intends to go back in time and poison one of the gods before they become a god?
Chronomancer, check.
You know, when you say it that way, it does
Frozen
kind of sound
Woe,
ridiculous.
check. Infect a god before a god, check. And then I'll just throw in there that surprisingly, there's an amazing amount of evidence showing that he's already been back observing pinnacle points in time. And selected this one specifically.
And why am I watching the Cerberus Assembly person again and not your group?
Good questions.
I'm sorry,
Great
Togar. I
question.
might need a moment to formulate exactly what implications that might cause, but let's just say, yeah, there would be many potential outcomes. The smallest would be branch timelines that are different but not the same, and perhaps the gods having failed in conquering Aeor and the world of Exandria changing as we know it. So, yes, it could be very bad.
Sorry.
It would be bad.
TLDR would be back.
I think what would concern me is the mechanism he would need to make such a precision jump, you might say. The power that would be required, besides, would be enormous, and let's just assume somehow he's able to get it based upon what's in this facility. But there would be another element required, something that we're not seeing so far, and even I cannot put my finger on it yet. What would be able to do such a thing?
And a
Oh,
DeLorean.
And I did just see this assembly member.
DeLorean.
I did just see this assembly member put something in his pocket from one
Oh,
of the
shit.
breach team members. Is that something I should be concerned with?
Apu Reed, Apu Leo. Cerberus Assembly dude is pocketing stuff from the room outside. Does Delta Force mind enforcing some rules and restrictions?
I think we can handle that, Reed.
Apu
Turn him upside
Togar
down and shake him. Put it back.
has your side piece also taken anything?
Nope.
All right, I'll walk out.
Doesn't even ask. Nope.
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 What's he gonna do? Roll against Togar's charisma?
Yeah. You're just gonna have to believe him there.
You want shits and giggles rolls? We can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Only if I can roll stealth against your charisma.
If you can't see me, you can't charisma me.
I don't know why he's trying to seduce that potted plant. It's not me. It's not the only way I'll be able to even that out at all. So.
All right, Reed, if you want to take point, I'll follow right behind you, old boy.
Yeah, I'll walk on out there. Hey, Theon.
Did he leave?
I want to put this very gently. The lady over there is reporting to the group that
Oh man, he snitched on her.
Oh.
Yeah.
that you're taking stuff. The group is already, unfortunately,
Holy
not
cow.
of high
Read a
opinion of
cop.
you. I'm trying to keep this diplomatic. Apu all peanut gallery. I'm trying to keep this diplomatic. We
This
can't
girl
go and
right
have-
here
Apu,
snitched on
did
you.
you just call us peanut gallery?
Yes, because there's
Wait.
all of you and you're chirping in.
Corinth, I do want to go outside just to have some kind of visibility, and be able to insight if Ethan tries to lie about this shit. Is
Sure,
that
sure.
cool?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll say, yeah. Well, and I assume when when Leo and Reed go, I'm just kind of assuming Hylic is also part of that group, usually since she's part of the. So
Oh yeah, she's Delta Force.
She's Delta Force also, so you got that there as well.
Yeah. So, look, Atheon. The reason that I'm telling you that she's making that report is obviously the two of you are relatively nervous among one another. And if I just walked out and said, we're getting reports that you're taking things, well, the only person in the room that would have seen you, obviously, is her. So let's just be honest with this, since you're not a fool. Obviously, the group is not enthralled with you. I'm trying to work to remedy that. But at the same time, you do have to keep in mind that with many people of the planet, the Cerberus Assembly does not have the friendliest of reputations. So unfortunately, you may get a little bit of an ire stare at you. So they're just trying to make sure that, you didn't just pocket some doomsday device or something.
Didn't just pocket, he already did. What are you talking about? This is Cerberus Assembly.
All right, so he looks at you and says, "Oh, I see. At least you now know that Denara can be somewhat trusted. She did say that I took something, but she also did not give me time to say if I was going to reveal it myself. No one had came back into this room, so I do appreciate you not coming through arrow knocked, Mr. Tealeaf. It is simply a he produces from his pocket. He said, "It is simply a map that shows where the Umbral Covenant's city is located, 40 miles from here, from Saul's Vault. So
we'll be needing that.
Take
that back.
It also has the route on there marked for this Volthamax creature. I have some other observations if you would like me to make them, or I could keep my notes to myself, whichever the group would prefer."
No, I think the fairest way to deal with it, we'll make copies of the map, one for you, one for us, one for her.
Oh, thank you. My memory is quite precise.
Well, fairness. We need to keep this all copacetic.
Understood. Thank you.
Apu, Togar, would you mind coming out here for a minute with your pencils and some paper, please?
I'm here. Hello.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you. So I think the fairest way to deal with this, he found this map. You just heard what he said. Can you sort of copy it, Xerox it or whatever? I mean, you're very good at drawing things, so
I'm gonna put a dick on his map.
It's a relatively simple map.
And then he's going to draw on it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, why wouldn't you put that on Denara's?
Okay. Why not both?
What makes you think he hasn't already?
Well,
Everybody's getting dicks on their maps.
Hold on. And look, we're not making like the Little Mermaid cover art. So the key thing is,
you can have a mushroom stamp, and you can have a mushroom stamp.
The best part is Atheon remembers everything that he sees, so that dick is gonna get like tattooed into his mind for the rest of his life.
I will never be able to unsee that. Thank you, Togar.
Make it really veiny, Togar.
Is he being like truthful? That's the only thing he took.
I believe him.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Scratch and sniff.
That question hadn't been asked, but.
Well, I mean, it's what he volunteered.
No, I'm just trying to see is what the information he volunteered is that.
Oh no, he's definitely took a lot more things. You're entirely sure.
Turn him upside down and shake him. I don't know why I said that.
You don't necessarily think that he's taken things per se, but based on what he just said, that he can remember most of what he sees.
Shit.
Oops, he can kind of remember.
Let's run his pockets real quick.
You kind of
he may not have even had to have picked anything up. Anything
exactly. That's what Togar is trying.
Right.
That is what Togar is putting together.
So the whole thing is, you know, he's no dummy, Pooh, all it is. So one of the key things is, right now, the biggest thing he is going to be able to collect is information. If we don't treat him fairly and honestly and equally, he's going to have no reason to share anything that he spots or he looks at, and he might have a connection point with.
I'm fine with this. I think this is fine. Do this, yeah.
So what you're saying is that Balin should cast darkness on Aethon.
Oh my god.
No, what
No.
I'm saying is maybe we could take a break from, you know, eternally wanting to just murder fuck the guy to death. Like, I'm
If we just
usually
went
the
ahead
one
and
that's
did
very...
it, then we'd stop talking about it.
Well, look, I mean, I'm usually the one who's down for, like, you know, bisecting a person. And I'm the one who's trying to be like, hey, let's not fucking kill the guy.
I mean,
Yes,
we can
and it's
make it,
very
we can make it
unusual.
easier without having to kill the guy. We can just have Miss Dunamancy maybe take us back in time to where we met the guy and not bring him along with us.
Ooh,
And we
there's
could have
a good
also
idea.
not have brought her as well. The thing is this, if anything bad happens to him, whether or not we're responsible, we're still going to be blamed for it by the CIA of this bloody universe.
Then let him go back to Zadash.
I want to talk
He's
to
not
Aethon.
going to.
Or Aethon. Aethun.
You may
Aaron Crux.
Aaron
Like
You-
intentionally mispronounce
Shake him
his
down,
name every time
Togar.
you
Shake
talk
him
about
down.
it.
Yeah, I'm kind of playing that up a little bit.
Yeah, he's he's it seems like you've kind of caught his tail at right now, for at least for the moment.
Okay. So Aethon, I'm just going to level a little bit with you. Before curiosity puts on its gloves and starts touching things, I want to be exquisitely clear about one boundary. Athudashionis was not vague with us. We may witness, we may survive, we may even destroy what ought never have endured. But we are not to complete Aeorian works. We are not to restore their weapons or help this place remember its worst ideas. I would rather we understand each other now while everyone is still being civilized.
Go Togar. Cannot keep that.
Yes, you may have a character point for that, Togar. Go ahead.
Well done, dude.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
You see one eyebrow raised for the ever slightest moments that you see, based on the tell that you've picked up, that is interest for a moment, but he quickly hides it and says, I did not know that you had even made such a promise. Had someone shared such a thing with me, I may not have volunteered to join you. But know this, I made no such promise. And nor did I say that I would not share anything that I found here. I do intend to keep myself useful, so you do not find a reason to let one of the members of the Cobalt Soul throw their weapons at me, as the king said when we first met.
Pooh, the group. Can I just make him eat a flamethrower now?
Pooh, he is being
Pooh, no.
honest. Let him leave on his own accord.
Is he? Did anyone check him? Do we know he's being honest?
Yeah, Togar.
Togar knows he's being
Togar.
honest for sure.
I'll be right back.
Let him leave and let him tell the Cerberus Assembly that he has left the group because of whatever oath we made. He is no longer our responsibility.
Pooh, agree.
So is
Pooh,
Delta Force
everyone.
gonna escort this man out?
Hold on, Pooh, everyone. Look, we should probably keep him close. As it is, former Volstalkers are everywhere.
Keeping
Some
him
of-
close goes against Athudashionis.
Okay, I'm just going to poo to Reed real quick, and I'm gonna straight ask Reed, what is with you and this dude? Like, you're not this naive, so why are you acting like he's not gonna stab you in the back and shit? You know they can't be trusted. You were part of them to begin with. So why are you doing this? Why are you going against everything that you have been about for the past X amount of years and all this stuff and trying to keep this guy close when you know he's bad news?
Well, Pooh River. This way you can keep an eye on him.
But you're acting like he's not going to end up stabbing you in the back. You're acting like you can trust him when you know you can't.
I'm trying to build an open line of communication. There are people within the reformed Cerberus, there are people within the reformed Volstalkers that are trustworthy, but we have to form a line of communication with them. On top of that, I got word from the current head of the Volstalkers that there's a former Volstalker that had been sent to Kegheim as a spy, but has since left the Volstalkers and is looking to settle in Kegheim because they saw how nice it is, how open communication works there. If we can start to build that sort of bridge with one of the most powerful groups who has hands and fingers and everything, it adds to the security of Kegheim, and it may be a valuable ally. If it's not, then we snuff it out like a used cigarette. But you have to explore the option.
But will you be able to snuff it out like a used cigarette if it grows and festers underground in Kegheim?
He's not in Kegheim yet. There's one that I know of that's in Kegheim that somebody vouched for. When we get back to Kegheim, I'll further investigate the person. But for now,
Sorry.
this is
1 second. My kid from the background just goes for cake. Okay. Continue, I'm sorry.
But it's not only an avenue I think we should explore, but I mean, not everything Cerberus or the Volstalkers did was inherently evil. I mean, I was with them for most of my life.
You also did some really dark things during that time, broski.
Well, yeah, and I mean, sometimes bad things have to happen to bad people to protect good people.
Valid, but next time, warn us before you go all acting weird like this. It's a little concerning. Just saying.
I don't think I'm acting weird. I'm being a pragmatist.
You're acting weird to the rest of us, my guy. Or at least some of us.
Not to me. It's a good old Reed. Doing Reed things.
Some of us, I said. Some of us.
Well, I mean, to me, a large number of people are acting rather weird to me. I mean, I look at it this way. I'm historically not that different from this man. And all of you seem hell-bent on killing him multiple times, and just kind of puts it in my head like, the hell do you people think of me at times?
I don't think he should have come. I didn't say we should kill him.
I didn't want either of
I
them to come.
have said we should kill him, but after, he's been here, we should have killed him. Anyway.
Well,
I didn't think either of them
It's
should
neither
have
here
come.
nor there.
But
we've sorted that out.
Is this a personal, private conversation, or can we all hear that?
No, it's between me and Reed.
Never mind it.
Okay.
So Reed,
I had questions answered. Questions were answered.
We're good here, Reed? It's
I
got a
think
map.
so.
We got the map and everything. I think we've Togar's laid out the rules. Yes.
I believe so.
I mean, can I reply to Ethan's last kind of like message?
I'm assuming he's saying that out loud, right?
Yeah, I
You
thought
guys
he
are
was just
having
talking to you.
Yeah, I thought we
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
talked to you out loud.
Yeah, but then I wanted to give you and River your time for
Mhm.
for talking. I
Yeah,
never
Yeah.
replied. And Corinth, if it's cool with you, I'd like to use my forceful presence for like persuasion.
Yeah, go for it. I'll let it work.
All right.
Especially since the whole like, nat one that he rolled right before you guys started talking.
Yeah.
And kind of,
Poor guy.
And taking into account what Reed said, that's why I'm going with a little bit more persuasion, less intimidation. Know what I mean? But so very well. You made no promise. I understand that. But you are with those who did. And I'm asking you to respect that line while you walk beside us. Whatever waits below, if you see something that can be restored, completed, awakened, speak first. Let us meet it with caution together. This place has already suffered from enough people mistaking capability for permission.
noted. Now that I know there is a line, I shall not cross it.
Why is
Works for me.
D&D beyond not letting me do that? There it is. All right.
It's been a
What do I roll
little.
against his one? Okay, 28 versus his one.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I'll just for the fun of it, I'll give myself a. Oh, I think not much better. How
No.
about that? Yeah.
He's not. He's not thinking of
My
crayons.
gosh, I'm on fire with my NPC rolls tonight.
Hey,
Jeez.
keep it up, Corinth. We like this.
Yes. Yeah. He's a.
So, does a poo read? Is that okay with you? Does that sound?
Yeah, like I said, I just want everything fair and equal. If we share something with her, we share something with him. This way, neither side can go back and start saying we're
We were
playing
nepo-
favorites.
Yeah, we were playing nepotism with the others.
Yeah, no sense in starting
Nepotism. Wait, one of
Cold
them's
War
my dad.
There's always a chance someone
Oh
Togar
my
somebody. Come on.
God.
I don't know how he'll
Jesus
react to you
Christ.
calling him daddy. So
No, it's only Athu Dadionis, the dragon big.
People say Atheon looks at you guys and says, "Well, then in the interest of being complete, he rolls over the female drow from the breach team that you guys slaughtered. He said, I do believe that something is missing from this creature, and he points at her empty eye socket. And those amongst the Delta Force can give me how about
Perception,
intelligence
insight.
check. Perception will work. Yeah. We'll just do perception checks because you guys
Perception?
saw this. Yeah. Now you're just kind of have to,
nat 20 for a 34.
Okay. Yeah. Her. Remember how I described her? She had a spider kind of crawling in and out of her eye.
Mm-hmm.
That is gone.
Oh crap.
We see like slime tracks or anything from.
With your natural 20, you know that was a very magical spider of some type and had some type of powers. You can even see that the lack of trail is quite giving. It probably phased out. It was probably a phase spider of some type when you start talking to Leo about it.
It's not that's not one of the thinking of familiar things, right? Where they can't communicate back. But then again, if it's a spider and we're dealing with Loth, we may want to pick up the pace.
It might be like a familiar of Loth that was there to accompany her.
Yes, could be.
That Loth could see through her eye.
So this just got more complicated.
And time sensitive.
Yeah, I think we need to move.
Reply all.
Reply all, sorry.
So the Loth lady had a weird spider eye that is gone. There's no goo coming from the socket. I mean, I know a little something about, missing eye socket. We probably need to move.
I will say with your nat 20 and what you know about, kind of the things you guys are dealing with here in Aor, it probably didn't like teleport away. And given that it's a spidery, it probably has a little bit of time to get to report to whoever it's reporting to, but you are at least getting reported on. So urgency is probably somewhat warranted, but
yeah, we
it's
need
a small
to go.
spider. So maybe
Does someone have detect good and evil? Can we try to detect where it went?
Right now, it's just sort of web slinging down Madison Avenue, humming
Basically.
spider eye, spider
Yeah.
eye.
We do have, remember, we do have a gem of true sight in somebody's bag of holding. Just
Let's try
saying.
to find it.
We could try.
Reed says with your nat 20 you would have found it, Reed. Like it's gone.
It
it
literally bugged
phased.
out.
It literally did its
He's
job.
channeling his inner arcane twin magic here and says it's gone.
Yeah.
That magic training is going pretty well for you here recently, Reed.
I'm getting better at
Yeah,
it.
you really are. And Atheon, the good observation, old boy. I don't know how we missed that.
Did I make a mess?
Does detect magic allow to
I was
see
gonna
any remnants or anything of magic and where it may have gone?
Because Kylek would still have detect magic up, right? Because
That one too.
No, I don't think you would have the detect magic up from the other one. It's only 10 minutes. So I think unless you
Oh, is it?
recast it. Yeah, so I think it would have probably ended at the end of the Raven Queen room discussion because you guys kind of stood in there for a while.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I can cast again then.
Well, so could I actually. I figure on top of the nat 20, if I do that with it, it should get a little wacky.
So you can make the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic. And if an effect was created by a spell, you learn the spell School of Magic. It's about all it does, though.
Well, I also plop up the eye patch, or it's been up the whole time. Nat 20, detect magic, magic eye.
Yeah,
if
so
there's anything, I would have gotten anything off it.
Yeah, we'll say that you with the tech magic up between the two, like Balin and Reed or whoever actually does it, you are able to see kind of faint imprints of the aura of the School of Magic of illusion as it kind of spider walks away from the face, and then it just completely disappears, and that's where Reed's nat 20 / detect magic would tell that it's gone. Yeah,
Would my
it phased out.
survival?
Like it went to the ethereal plane, essentially.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
gone,
my-
gone.
I was gonna say I could do a survival check and see if I can find his tracks, but
No, it's not.
if it's ethereal plane, then yeah, it's beyond my capabilities.
So we're probably being ratted on to Loth
Yeah, we gotta
right
go.
now.
Yes,
So-
yes, old boy. We got to go. If we're going to do this, we need to do this now.
Well, if this guy wants to kill the gods, that means Loth's gonna go too. Maybe she could come here and help.
I don't think
Oh
she
my
would.
God.
I don't
That
know
is
if that's-
some wishful thinking, Ellie. That is
So-
That's
nice
not a bad
wishful
idea,
thinking.
Ellie. We're already adding friends to the group. Why not?
So
Loth?
you would rather
Right.
ally with Loth than this
Cerberus
dude
Assembly.
from the Cerberus
Let's just lump
Assembly.
everybody in. That's the whole party now. Let's
I-
invite
Keep it
I-
everybody.
equal.
Mm.
No nepotism. Everybody gets same information.
No,
Exactly.
No.
No favoritism here. Come
No.
on.
Oh,
Let's just go
Lord.
downstairs.
Hell no to Loth. Oh my God, no.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. Come on.
Sure.
That's
That,
I mean-
yes, the demonic
Good lord.
goddess
Keep
of
your enemies close and
spiderweb. Yeah,
keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I don't want
And the
Bob.
spiders
There
out of
you
your
go.
mouth.
I don't know, I'm just gonna
All
go.
I'm saying is just if Loth shows
Did
up,
you have to add that part, Finn?
Yeah.
probably
Blech.
not going to be coming
Come on.
after us.
Okay, we're going now. So
We're
come,
You don't want
come
to
on.
accidentally swallow the eye, River. Just
Blech.
saying.
Stop it.
Delta Force form up.
So gross.
I think somebody needs to please put up detect good and evil.
I think somebody might need to put that spider in Finn's mouth.
Ew.
Blech.
I will cast detect good and evil.
Mm.
Where art thou looking?
Everywhere.
For the duration, you know, if there is an abjuration celestial within 30 feet of you. Like, so, even though it says within 30 feet of you, like, you detect undead, like, almost from the facility. Like, it's just freaking weird. Like, you can see kind of almost every direction. There's a undead of some type, and you're probably thinking just because there was a lot of them on the outskirts of the facility also, that it's just probably confusing the senses.
But don't we need to go back to that one room and go down to the basement place? And
Yeah, we gotta pick that door open, go down there, and maybe kill this fella.
I think we should
Yeah,
do
you got,
that.
you guys got, yeah, you got this room left to open here,
Hold
these
on.
two. And then you got the sunken room that we didn't go in last time here, and then wherever the downstairs goes. So, and then
Reed, do you detect the sister of the Deva by chance anywhere down below?
there is and when Reed kind of unknowingly starts to look down that way, even though there is tons of barrier between you, because it says but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, you know that you should be getting blocked by the stone and this stuff, but again, you feel celestial and fiend coming from below you.
Oh, great.
Which
There's a lot of
direction?
big things below us.
Which direction?
Down the basement direction.
Like
No,
he
but
can't
where?
tell, just
Okay.
down. He can't tell just because of the distance. Like it shouldn't really even be working at all
Okay.
per the spell, but just because again Reed had a nat 20 and stuff like that, I'm giving a little bit of stuff away.
Do you tell us all that, Reed?
Yeah. As much of it as I understand.
Oh, and with your nat 20, you also kind of noticed that Hadelin's lung is hanging out. In case you guys forgot.
Oh yeah. Maybe our healer could tuck that back in for him.
I'm fine. What do you mean?
You're wheezing. Drum, do you think maybe you can
I got another one.
Oh my god.
well yeah, but the idea of having a spare is to not always use it.
I
Tis
thought we were
only
going
a
to give him
flesh
some
wound.
potions so we don't use up a lot of spells.
Yeah, we have
for that.
highlight.
Yeah, we have a group of
I was
potions.
gonna say we should. Yeah.
Potions, and if you guys, maybe we could take a short rest.
Short
or
rest.
something, too.
Let him heal.
Yeah, and while you're doing
I
the
like that.
short rest, me and Reed can go look
We'll
at this
clear the
door.
last couple of rooms.
Yeah, we'll go.
And I could also, forge something in that forge room.
I like that idea too.
Well, how are you going to be resting if you're forging? Good king.
Well, I'll rest first, and then I'll forge, which is also resting to a dwarf.
Okay, I was not aware.
Yes,
That's hard labor was resting
That's
for a dwarf.
cathartic.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
cathartic.
forging is it's a bright axe thing specifically.
Gotcha. Yes, you do that. We're gonna go check, make sure these other rooms are clear. You guys rest up, and then we're gonna go take a look at that door that leads down to probably the
Everything.
I've got one more thing I want to ask Reed. Reed, if your detect good and evil is still up after you're done those rooms, could you maybe go back and look at that dragonborn that was pinned and flayed open so mysteriously when we first came in?
Yeah, I can actually cast it at will, so it's sort of like a cantrip for me.
Well, that's
so as we walk
awesome.
back, I'll do it.
Yeah, when you during this short rest, I'll say that you can kind of scan a few places. We'll get to that once you guys do what you're doing with the first two rooms. So we'll start with this. Yeah, well, let's get the rooms because I think that's what the Delta Force team is going to do first. Is probably
Yeah.
get to the first 3 rooms before you even agree to the resting thing. So let's just start with both these doors are locked, so you just need investigation checks, sleight of hands, that kind of thing. 'Cause
I'm
assuming you're
assisting
searching for
so
trap.
you can get the advantage.
It's 28. Sleight of hand is a 29. So is it trapped?
Nope, no trap. And yeah, we'll just say you're able to, obviously you're able to open the door, no problem. This is, as you get closer to this room, the sound from behind this door sounds eerily similar to the room that was over here with the whirling blades and stuff. And you see a similar room, but it is both rooms because you can see that there's a door between the other room there. But this is what was once a kitchen and like dining hall that has been converted into like a chop shop for people, basically. And there's just a whole bunch of what looks like automated spinning knives and
All right,
and
I love the room of
things like
death.
that.
Let's not ever go here
hacking
again.
people apart, basically.
There any former people in there, or
Yes, there are people that are they don't you don't doesn't seem you don't hear screaming or anything like that or see movement of the people. It just seems like
They're
they're
corpses.
just they're corpses. It doesn't
Okay.
look like undead. It looks like they're just bodies is from what you can tell from here. And I assume you guys are obviously rolling perception checks and stuff.
oh yeah, at
There
will
we go.
detect magic as well.
Lord.
So Hadelin ends up getting 34 back.
Okay,
Good.
got it. I will write that down in a moment. All right, so with that high perception check, one of the things that you do notice is that there is a mix of different uniforms of people here. You see breach team members again, like Umbral Covenant people. So you see like a drow, dragonborn, and even one like fish person that's kind of being hacked apart as well. But what you also see is you see an insignia of a Kryn dynasty soldier in there.
Madeline also gets some good berries for munchies and healing.
Okay, sounds good. So what Reed and Leo would know is the insignia of the Aurora Watch.
Um.
All right, so they're not picky about who they
No, not at all,
disembowel.
boy. So let's not fuck with this room.
Yeah, so nothing pops up as
Oh, and
magical.
yes, all of the instruments magical. Like not like
Makes
as
sense.
I mean definitely detecting like magic for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
okay. But
Okay.
nothing like on the floor.
Give me what is Reed's like state with Arcana right now? It's not trained, right?
No, it's not, but let's see how close to trained he is, if that helps at all. I'm about halfway with advantage on the next.
Okay, so this is at a disadvantage and the DC is extremely high because of your state, but you may roll and obviously none of your fancy roguey things go up towards it.
At disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Wah, wah. Yeah. Yeah. But there's you know what I mean? You're kind of studying some stuff and you're like, how is this dude able to control this stuff? I don't know. Like that's the thought that comes to your head. Like what's controlling these things? That's about the only thought that comes to your head.
All right, room of death.
All right.
Acknowledged. Let's go
Yep,
to the next
close the
one.
door, put a little X and chalk on the door, screw that room. So that took care of those two. So we'll go to that one, the water library room.
All right, that one next. All right.
So I guess investigate the door, check for traps. So it's 26.
All right. So yeah, no traps. Nope. But it is locked.
So it's a oh no, sorry. It's only a 30.
Oh, only a 30. Yeah, you're able to get through it. So you open it up, and inside what you see is kind of a little strange. It is very similar to what the map is showing. You see shelves lined with books of different types, and there is water that is almost like it looks somewhat like an aquarium or something. You don't know if there is a bottom to it or if it's open to the like an ocean of some types, but there's water there, but it is actually an enclosed room now, and you see a not quite gargantuan octopus in there, but you see a very large octopus that has shimmering blue lines on it that you can see with detect magic. It has what looks like a monocle in one eye, and it appears to be organizing and reading books. And it has not noticed you as of yet, because your guys
Well,
are used.
Hey,
I am
it's
sorely
Sherlock.
missing this.
It's Sherlocktopus.
Oh my god.
So the octopus is out of the water, in the water.
It's in the water, but like some of its arms are out of the water. Like, yeah.
Let's not go in there.
Looking quickly at the books. Are any of the books coming up as magic?
Yes, quite a lot of them.
Over now.
Oh boy.
It's not.
Hold on.
Is Hylic there? Can Hylic talk to it?
Yeah, Apu, River, Hylic.
Hylic's right next to us. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Hylic's right
I'm
here
part
with
of
us.
Delta. Hylic's part of Delta team.
Yeah. What it is? I've clicked my read, so I've got like the dots all around, so it's covering
okay.
it. Sorry about that. Hylic. You ever talk with an octopus?
Read.
I want to be its friend.
I can't say I have.
Would you be interested in a new life experience?
Yeah, I can speak with it. I've got this cool ability of being able to talk to any language or they can magically understand me.
All right.
Any language.
It hasn't spotted us yet.
Is this an Apu, by the way?
No, this
yes.
No.
Is it? Okay.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So I can
No,
hear this
local Apu.
conversation.
It's just
The
Hylic.
Delta Force.
It's
Delta Force.
Okay.
Apu. It's
damn.
Apu Delta Force.
Yeah.
We are not being
Okay.
informed of any of this. We're
Damn.
short resting.
Okay.
Apu Force. So
Force.
it hasn't.
Apu
Oh,
Force
that's why the
assembled.
AI chat picked up on having
Apu. Yep.
conversation about poo. We were just doing a poo.
Apu.
Now it makes sense. Yep.
Oh. Well, that
Yeah,
certainly
that
Figured
stinks.
it out, guys.
we're on several
Yeah.
websites in Germany now.
I would have so wanted to see the transcript from the Apu
I-
reply all conversation.
Okay, so Apu Force, sort of like a sub email when you send
Ellie,
it.
would you like to join me with this pipe?
So it hasn't seen us yet. It may be friendly. It's reading, so it can't be completely stupid.
May I don't think we want to talk to this thing. Why would we?
Here's what I'm saying. It very well may know like what are really nice books for us to borrow.
We're not supposed to be taking anything from here.
But hear me out a second. He can ask nicely. Maybe it knows something about the area. Maybe one of these books that tell us things that Saul has been using to do what he's doing. Hyla can ask nicely, get some information maybe. And at the same time, the two of us are stealth. If it looks as if the conversation's going south, we can make a very nice squid kebab.
But here's the thing, Reed. If this is a creature created by Saul, why would it even remotely be interested in giving us any information? And why would it be friendly?
Maybe he asked him nicely to read the books and
Right.
give him Cliff Note versions.
Maybe you have a super persuasive bard with you.
Exactly. So it's worth a shot.
true.
And like I said,
I just want to make sure before we go in there and Hylic doesn't become
Sashimi.
and that's why I'm saying what we'll do is Hylic can start the conversation. If Hylic feels it's starting to not go well, Hylic gives the word through in a pool like this, and we, make kebabs.
All right. Hylic, you're all right with doing this?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Good luck. We've got your back.
So before he goes in, obviously I'll roll for stealth. So it's a 32 stealth.
All right.
Leo, are you putting up?
I'll always keep it up. Yeah.
Okay, so
With
it's a 42 stealth.
He's the sex symbol of Kegheim. He's always got it up.
That's-
So
It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Nice.
All right. So you guys go in and you see that. So Hylik is going to be the only one that's visible right now, correct?
Yeah, because I have a 30 stealth. He has he's in another dimension.
So
Just
Now
one
we get to see
tasty
an
bunny.
octopus eat
Just-
a Benny. Yep.
just one 5'10" female bunny walking in. All right.
So Halleck will cast universal speech on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I don't even know if you need to cast that, do you? I don't think you need to cast it.
Well, it's an action.
Wait, what level spell is that?
It's
an
not
ability.
it's not a spell. It's
Yeah,
an ability.
Oh, it's an
feature.
ability.
That's what
Got
I
it,
mean.
got
It's
it,
not
yeah.
something you have to cast. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
you're
it's just-
you're enacting your universal
Right.
speech is
Got
I
it.
guess the better way to phrase
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
I just saw the 6 levels. Like no.
Yeah. Everyone clinched there for a second. Oh gosh.
The word cast is a trigger word right now.
Yeah, right. It
My
definitely
bad.
is right now. Everyone is worried about the wild magic table.
I am offended.
Yeah, no, it's a bard feature.
Got it.
For
right.
college eloquence.
All right. So you see, as I said, it's various arms appear to be like organizing the shelves, and it is, as I said, it is reading one of the tomes as you enter, and one of the eyes looks at you and says, "You do not have a pass."
Well, what do you mean a pass?
If you wish to enter the library, the director says that you must have a pass.
Who's the director?
You shall not pass.
And that's where everything ended.
Swim, you fools.
Who owns this place? Where am I?
I'm busy. I'm categorizing the books. I'm reading things.
Really
You do
wanna
not have a
talk to
pass.
this- really want to talk to this octopus. It's a fucking octopus in a library. I
Jedi
really
mind
want
trick
this.
him. I don't need a pass.
What do you wish to say or do now?
So
Lie.
I dropped my pass in the water.
I am the director now.
You're eloquent.
So Halleck will like pat down like herself, trying to like she actually has a pass. And she'll try to deceive him, saying, "Oh, I must have dropped my pass in the bunk room."
All right, give me a deception.
And I will have. Oh, I don't. I was gonna say I can use inspiration, but never mind.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to.
I don't think I do.
Let's see what the octopus's
Well, so
insight is.
I can't actually roll less than a 10 with
Oh,
my
I know,
silver
you're
tongue.
insane. That's why you should be doing this. Yeah. Okay.
I think you beat the octopus.
Yeah, I think you beat the octopus.
It's not a bad roll on the octopus side either.
Oh, it wasn't
Yeah,
bad
it's
at
not a
all.
bad roll on the octopus. Very well. Happens from time to time. The researchers, stupid undead, they drop things and forget it. What do you need?
I will look slightly offended by the undead part.
It doesn't seem to care or notice.
Yeah, it's just my little tidbit of role play in there.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I must have left it in my coat in the other room.
What do you need? Why are you bothering me? The director says I'm supposed to keep organizing these materials.
A poo. A poo force. Ask him if there are any like tomes that help you get, say, smarter or swifter or more charismatic. Any of
Okay.
those tomes that like make you better at stuff.
Um. All right. Facing the octopus, Hylic will ask it, "Hey, do you happen to have any tomes that might make someone a little more skillful in different ways?"
Potentially, I've not categorized that part of the library yet. However, there are
Shit.
some other things you might be interested in, but I do
Oh.
not know what you are looking for. Be more specific.
Um.
I am also interested in more knowledge. Do you wish to trade?
Mm-hmm.
A poo. It's interested in more knowledge and offered a trade. Poof. Delta Force.
Been in this library for a long time, so new material would be interesting.
Do we have any?
Give it a dirty book from Togar.
Oh,
Apu Togar.
I just thought of that too.
Togar, how many copies of your books do you have?
Slide one down the hall.
Togar,
Infinite.
you've got. I'm gonna say, you've got tons. Yeah, whenever there is a need to hand out a copy of the Muse of Mischief, you will be there.
And remember, you can't even destroy it. If you destroy it, it just reappears somewhere else.
Exactly,
Apu Togar, by any chance, does any of it involve tentacle porn?
With
Page
fingers or
32.
without?
Page 32.
With fingers or without. That's important. There's multiple
Corin,
sections for tentacle.
You missed the golden opportunity of saying page 34.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Okay, Togar, Apu. Meet me at the end of the hallway with a couple of volumes.
Wait, meet Hylic at the end of the hall.
No, you stay there.
Okay.
I'm invisible, essentially.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'll run down, grab the books, come back, put them in a place you can easily grab them, and be like, "Oh, look, here you go, Mr. Octopus."
Okay.
You could stealth reverse pickpocket the books. You could stealth and slide them in Hylic.
Yeah, I would
pickpocket.
100% suggest putting them in Hylic's bag or something so she can just pull them out.
Okay, I can do that too.
Yeah.
Either way, it's essentially like, early 90s weird porn drop thing.
Porn stash.
All right.
Yeah,
found
they're
these in
all
the
in.
woods.
They're all in plain brown paper bags. No,
Oh, good
no
lord.
denotations on the outside. Don't worry.
Black
You need
plastic.
So
you need True Sight to see the cover.
So Hylic will stall for a little bit of time, thinking of things that she could trade with the octopus, while Reed puts the book in my bag.
Run up, do it. Do I need to roll anything to sneak the books into?
Yeah, sleight of
Alex?
hand. Yeah, sleight of hand will work.
So it's a 33.
Yep. Yeah, you did it. No problemo. All right, Hylic, you have some
Not
very
even the
fine
water
novels.
rippled.
Hylic will think for a second, and then she'll be like, "I got it," and reach in her bag, and then, is it multiple books?
We'll say it's two. Like he gave
Okay.
you two copies.
So
one is like a Muse of Mischief version of Kegheim, so it's got like pictures of all the group in it, and then the other one is like one of his earlier works, so it's just
Okay.
like some random royals and stuff like that from Zadash.
50
Okay.
Shades of Dragonstone.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
She'll present the books to the octopus, saying, "Riveting stories, and I think you will like them. There's also some very interesting artwork in there that I think you'll enjoy."
They're quick reads.
All right, so two tentacles come up towards you and get ready to grab the books. I'm assuming you're not like flinching or anything,
No, I'm not flinching.
All right, so it grabs the books and it says, "Thank you. My name is Octavius, by the way. Who are you?"
Oh, he's so
Octavius the octopus?
Mm-hmm.
Very,
articulate.
very high society name. I like it.
Thank you.
She'll
Thank
like turn the charm on.
All right, so
Ooh, careful.
he begins
Careful.
flipping the pages. What is this elf doing riding this dwarf's beard?
Started with the Kegheim one, I can see.
Never mind. I will read it later. And you see he like moves puts both the books up on the shelves and says, "Give me a moment." And the octopus dives for a second and disappears in the water for like 15 seconds and comes back up from the bottom and says, you hear the water. This should suffice. And hands you a scroll case.
Okay. I will grab the scroll case. She'll look over for any writing or things on it.
We'll just say, your detect magic still up from last time. It's definitely detect magic, and it's like some type of protective scroll case itself. So you think the scroll case is magical. So whatever inside is being, that's how it survived being under the water and submerged for so long. So that in of itself is really cool, but you're not able to really see what's inside of it.
Gotcha. And there's like no markings on the scroll case or anything.
Ancient Draconic. These are Aeorian in origin.
Okay. So she'll tuck the scroll case into her bag for Togar to read after she leaves the room. Apu Force, is there anything else we might want to know?
Let's just get the hell out of there. You've done good work.
You should poo everybody.
Apu
Poo everybody.
Apu Force first. Ask him what the last couple of books the director would have taken or read.
Yeah.
Good.
And then
yeah.
immediately after that, Apu, reply all. So Halleck's making friends with an octopus. It's going very well so far. The octopus seems to be a librarian named Octavius.
A librarian or the librarian?
Yes. We haven't gotten that far yet. But so we've already made a slight trade, some of Togar's masterpieces for a scroll case. And then Halleck is about to ask the octopus what the last book taken out by the director of the facility was. Anybody else have any other questions for a librarian octopus?
Apu, does it have a family history of feral saw so we can figure out about its family?
Another good yes. Good idea.
Any other ideas? Reply all.
Apu, is the director different than feral saw?
Does it know who the architect is?
I guess I should probably. So the first question should be, who is the director? Which I.
Apu, don't ask that. If you're lying to it, then that's a dumb question.
But you can ask it if it knows who the architect is, because that's different.
Who does number 2 work for?
Do we want to ask if any of the tomes or records reference anything around Tenebrator, Frozen Woe, or the Raven Queen?
Could be another one.
All right. I don't think we want to go too far on the questions. I think 2 or 3 because he might be suspicious.
Apu, my thought on that is maybe he has that with him and it might not be stored in the library.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I think those questions are pretty good. Let's do that, and let's not irritate the librarian.
So perhaps
I don't think Hylic can irritate it. It's quite smitten, I think, with Hylic.
That's true.
Yeah. So perhaps
Are you reading these social cues like me or no? No.
Of course, you could probably, ask it for maybe some documentation on how you could better help them with what the research that they're doing here. And then it would give us a better idea of what the fuck is going on. Just
That's a
saying.
good idea. That's a
Can't
good
hear
idea, John.
DPK. I see you saying stuff, but can't hear you.
Still can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Now,
Yes,
Much
we
There
can hear
you
you.
go.
There you go.
so I think asking the research would be a last question, or a middle question, so he doesn't get suspicious. A poop.
Yeah, whatever order you think, go for it.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
Pooh. You're the one in the driver's seat for this. You're the one asking the questions. So whatever you feel is best. And the whole time that he's asking questions, just in case I am sort of positioned in a way where
Oh yeah,
if
so
need
like
be, kill shot.
maybe
Yeah,
the director needs its last 2 books that he returned back.
Yeah, Reed, it does look like the guy, the octopus is going kind of back to what it's doing, and it does seem like really focused. So you don't know how long, like you were going to have its attention. So what Leo's saying is making sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Octavius. What was the last few books the director took out? Or came and collected?
Oh, the director was interested in planar research. He took out a book specifically on Marilus and infernal contracts.
Oh, damn.
So Reed and Leo can hear that and can appoo that to the group. Out of curiosity, the director sent me to come collect books that might help further the research of what we're doing here. Do you have any suggestions?
I know this really doesn't matter, but give me a deception this time with advantage, because you're kind of layering lies on top of each other at this point.
With advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage. I know you can't
Nat
roll.
20.
Motherfucker!
That octopus is your
I know your
bitch.
pain, man.
Oh my god, my disadvantages are screwing you guys today. All right, so yeah, you're the director does not keep me that well informed of what this entire research for the facility is. He comes here, I give him books. He asks me to organize them, I organize them. It is all quite interesting.
Okay. Well, thank you, Octavius. One last question before I return back to work. Do you happen to have any family tomes of Pharisol?
You see, like the Octavius's tentacles kind of shake for a second. He goes, "The director punished me once for asking questions about that. I do not."
Approved Delta Force. Seems like Pharisol isn't the director.
No. I got from that, those are questions you don't ask around here from with Versal. Probably because of his wife and daughter kind of thing.
Pooh Force, that sounds like him not wanting you to ask questions about his family.
Yeah.
Leo.
Okay. Well, Alec will. What?
I was gonna say, thank him, and then just put in his head that, maybe he'll be back later, just in case he has managed to locate any, tomes that would help researchers be better at researching or anything.
Okay. Halleck will bow to Octavius and say, "Thank you for your time. I may return within the next hour to maybe see if you can remember where any tomes might help for research, being better at or getting better at research. And I appreciate your time.
Thank you. You are quite a polite creature. If you find any other new tomes, I am always willing to trade.
Will do.
Did he say
Be-
nude tomes?
New.
New.
Oh.
I am sure Togar heard nude.
I know he
So
did.
there-
It's not what he
We-
meant.
And be sure to bring proper identification next time, or we may have issues.
Of course, of course. All right, Alec will
All right.
walk out the door.
Close the door behind the octopus.
All right.
Yes.
That actually went better than I really thought it was.
Very
Hell
nice.
of a good job there, Hoylik.
That was
Yeah, you
really
may have a
good. That was
character
really
point
good.
for
Yeah,
that.
that was
a
really
very
well
good
done.
negotiation.
Yes, usually we.
Thank you.
I really didn't think we get that much information. You did quite well. All right, last room there, Reed, so we can move on to.
That was the last room I thought, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that
that
was
was
the
the
last room.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it
that
last
was-
room? Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So now-
So as
so
we
now it would
walk
just be-
back to everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey everyone. Out of curiosity, we had a former party member who was a bit of a book nerd. Do we have any of their old books in anybody's book bag of holding?
Everybody going to their inventory sheet.
No,
I don't
I'm
have a
saying
bag of
no.
holding.
No, she ran away with her books.
She took
I
all
don't
her
have
stuff
any
with
books.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Anybody got any books they don't need?
That's
her.
Togal.
I've got one.
What have you got?
That is true. Ellie does have a book.
Which book?
It's one I got a while ago. It's, recreational reading.
Like the Alpha Sutra or what?
No, not quite. What do we need a book for?
Well, Octavius the Octopus seems to like to trade for new books and gave us this, and I'll point over to Palak, who's got the scroll.
I'll hand the scroll to Togar with the ancient Draconic on it.
I've got the latest issue of accompaniments and adornments for elven nude weddings.
We might need that though.
Might need that.
Uh,
I mean, I've got a couple of scrolls in the bag of holding that I don't think we really need too much. I got 2 scrolls of mending, 1 scroll of thorn whip. A
Were
scroll of
you
spare that-
relaying the conversation as it happened at the end?
Well, that's what I'm catching them all up on now.
Yeah, it's just giving
Okay.
the whole breakdown.
I have a copy of Fear and Loathing in Keg Vegas.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's a good one,
Uh,
Drum.
Well, I'm
this
just
is
saying,
drought country.
like we might be able to, if we've got scrolls we don't need or books we don't need, we trade a few of them. I mean, that thing looks fairly impressive that he gave us for 2 of Togar's best sellers. So I think it's worth a shot maybe later on.
Well, why don't we just have Togal give him a complete collection of his finest works? Get whatever we want.
Well, that's why I'm asking if Togar's got them all, or.
I'd be shocked if Togal didn't.
All except for the elusive publication number 7.
We don't talk about that, I know.
Well, can't we all just go in there and talk to it?
Well, we can
mean,
later. We have a little bit more
Can
pressing
we-
if you have proper identification.
So we're
Can
gonna
we
need
look
to
at the
look
shit
for.
she just gave us?
Yeah, like Togar, Togar it up, and then so that the rest of if you've got anything like that, just keep it in mind, and we'll have to go and make a fake ID or something.
What did it say, an ID or
Yeah.
what did it say you needed?
Identification, I believe, was the word, wasn't it, Halleck?
Yes.
So I don't know if that's
I'm-
like a Photo
Wasn't
ID.
it
sure we'll
pass
be able-
though? Wasn't it just pass?
I'm sure we'll be able to find a pass off
you'd
of
be-
one of the
It was
corpses.
pass at the
That's-
beginning,
that's right.
identification at
Yeah.
the end.
Well, maybe those researchers that were in the other lab when we came in have passes. We can just go and grab some.
Yeah, we'll look on our way, and we get
Yeah.
downstairs. There are probably other researchers that will, liberate one from.
Well, I think if we do find one, that I should be the one to return back to the room, because I've already built a rapport with him,
I agree.
just so we don't confuse him and agitate him.
As long as it's not a picture ID.
Well, we can. Do they have picture IDs? They don't have They don't have cameras here.
Well,
But we
might
have
be
Togar who can draw. I'm sure they have somebody too.
yeah, it could be like a drawn on, and
Feral Saw
yeah.
might be real kinky, he might be able to draw stuff too, so you never
yeah.
know.
I mean, I'm.
One of them may even have an elf riding a beard.
I still have Ferrosol's journal. 100%. I can copy his handwriting. Don't worry. I can get us permission slips for everything. You guys, what was the role for reading the Ancient Draconic? Was it history?
Yeah.
So we were short resting while they were doing that, right?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
say
cool.
Yes.
we kind of started the short rest type situation. So and I don't know. I think we'll just assume everyone is doing the short rest in this room up here. That's where the forge
In the
was, I
forge
guess.
room, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch my token really quick, Corin, because
Yeah,
I
go for
can't control the one that's on there.
Yeah, go for it.
So if you want to delete the one in that other room.
Yeah, I think Johnny was the one that was in control of that one.
Yep.
I want to
Maybe
try
check my
something
token.
while we're waiting on the group. I don't know if
Okay.
it'll work or not.
Yeah, and we'll do that now. If anybody wants to do anything, kind of while Hylic and Delta Force was doing their thing, you may do so right now. So go ahead, Balin.
So I'm gonna be trying on the floor to cast Mold Earth on it to try and loosen the ground and see if I can get almost like a pier hole down to the floor below us. Trying to kind of go in between the seams that are holding this building together.
All right. So you kind of focus your mold earth and start trying to
I'm using some of like my just like regular tools like the dagger to kind of like scratch it out, like making the ground kind of loose and trying to see if I can go down through the floor.
Okay, yeah. So you start your process and you're able to kind of mold the earth down like only about an inch, and it seems like almost like the facility is somewhat fighting you, and the as you move to another spot to kind of mold that and make it weaker, the other part of where you just left starts to kind of solidify and reform.
Okay.
All right, so we're taking short rest. How does short rest work for hit points? I forget.
You get your hit die back.
I think it will just prompt
Say
you
when
when
you
you
hit-
click
yeah,
your
when
sheet.
you hit
Mhm.
when
there
you
you
hit
go.
short rest, it'll roll hit die.
Yeah, unless you get anything special. Bards get all kind of fun things.
Oh, that's right.
You can like boost
On
everybody
s-
else's short
Oh,
rest.
I can. Yeah, I can do the Song of Rest.
Yeah, that would be helpful because Hadelin's still down like 80 hit points.
If you or any friendly creatures who hear your, so she'll pull out her harp and start playing for everyone. At the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit die. Each one of these creatures regains an additional 1d12 of hit points. So
I have a potion of greater healing. You can have Hadelin as well.
I think I even got some of those. I'll say I can do a Song of Rest as well.
Oh,
And then I can also do my Inspiring Leader.
Well,
So
you did
everybody-
yours already. That can only be done once a day for you, right?
No, it's once per short rest.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
So get an extra 1d12 of healing plus. How many people do we have? We have like 9, right?
Mm-hmm. No, 11 if you count both the NPCs.
So I can pick 6 people for temporary hit points. Hattie obviously gets it. I'm gonna take it, sorry. Anybody else damaged at all or anything like that?
Alec took a bit of damage, but she's fine.
No, we need anybody that's a healer needs to get topped up.
I'm like, I've got like 4 missing hit points. It's fine.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
these are
but-
temp HP anyway, so
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 22 temporary HP.
take it. Anybody
Um,
that heals, take it.
How
So
many?
1,
How many?
2,
22?
yeah, 22 temporary hit points. So I'll do Hylic. I have 4 more, right? Hylic, Ellie, Drum,
Does this override the ones you did
and
before? Because I think I still have from when we came in here on my
Yeah.
character sheet.
oh, if you still have them.
Yeah. So does it remove those? I'm fine removing it. I don't really need them at the moment. So.
Oh,
But
and
No, it doesn't reset it.
Okay.
The temporary hit points last a day, but I get to recast it after a short rest.
Got it.
So anybody else not have temporary hit points?
River, do you have some?
I still do. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I haven't taken any damage.
Okay.
No damage.
All right. So I guess just whoever. Oh, and then I can give them to fucking.
yeah, then you give them to everybody else.
Yeah.
Then.
I'll give them to Lady Denara
Yeah.
and as
Thank you.
a
Aeon Flux.
All right.
as a some kind of, still trying to persuade this relationship. I'll throw them over to Aethon. Andy,
All right.
Andy Crux as well.
All right. All right. What do you guys want me to forge?
Whatever your heart desires, King Hadland, you're forging.
I think I can either like do something to a non-magical item or something to an existing magical item and make it a little bit better. I mean, I wouldn't anything that's like too big a deal I wouldn't want to mess with, but like, a +1 thing I might be able to make it a little bit better, give it some other kind of cool property, or if someone's got something they've always wanted to be magic and they can help me. Then it can be. Seems like this thing kind of makes whatever I put on it, it kind of tempers it, makes it subjected to magic for like an extended period of time. Something to do with that spike thing.
Okay, well, anybody need anything?
Do we know how to activate that spike thing? Do we know?
Do we know how to make? I'm assuming you
What
know
to
how to
do
make
with
that
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
work.
I mean, I don't know how to like disengage it, but I know how to use the forge. How about that?
Oh, that's all we need to know, good king. So, who has something they would like to improve?
what's the question?
I think I'm all good.
Who wants a magic item, basically?
Oh, what's the
I-
magic item?
It can be anything that someone has that they want to be magic, or something that they have that they want to be a little bit better, but it just can't be like, one of our uber magic items. So like if you have something that's +1 and you want it to be a little bit cooler potentially, Hadlin might be able to do it. Or if you have like for example, a dagger that's not magical in his masterwork, he can probably turn it into, a little bit.
Here you go,
magic.
King. Go ahead, Balin.
I have something that may be helpful for everyone if you're able to do it. And he just takes out a dagger, and it's just kind of a simple dagger. Can you turn this into a dagger of warning?
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
That is something that I feel would be helpful for everyone if nobody else has
Yeah, I
anything.
think I can do that.
Um,
What were you thinking, Leo?
I was just gonna give you my short swords, so just basic short swords.
I mean, that'd be a good idea too, because I know that we got a lot of short people and we don't have a whole lot of the, short magic items. But you know, whatever.
You know, but I like Balin's idea. It doesn't bother me one way or the
I
other.
was also gonna mention my elven chain shirt for possibly more armor.
That'd be a little bit more difficult, but you know that's kind of the whole property of Elven Chain. You know, the longer it exists, usually it gets more powerful. So I mean, I guess in theory, I might be able to do something with with an Elven Chain shirt. Yeah.
Oh.
You pick, King Helen. What would make your little kingly heart? What would you like to work on?
What chain shirt did you pull out, Hylik? Is it something that's already magical or something that's just a base chain shirt? I forget how chain shirts work. Are they +1 or are they inherently not +1?
It says you
I
+1
think
to
they're
armor.
inherently +1.
Okay. So, yeah, in theory, I could make it a little bit more, you know, like give you a little bit more protection. Yeah.
There you go.
What do you guys think? I mean, I think Balin's idea would probably be like more helpful for the group. Yeah, I do agree with that, but you know, we kind of got Leo and.
Oh no, don't worry about me. I'm just.
No, I mean we got your You guys kind of see everything already, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would that dagger do?
Yeah, what does that do, Balin? I just know how to make it. I don't exactly know what it does.
Well, one, it'll help it make it so I can maybe help you guys earlier rather than always being later. And none of us can ever be surprised if you're within 30 feet. We don't know where we're going, what's going to happen. We're in Feral Saul's lair, so I was thinking that may help us from being surprised as we go through this, since I'm pretty sure he knows we're here already.
Does Balin get sneak attack now?
No.
No.
Sneak attack fireball.
That would be fun, but no.
That would be.
That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah. Halak, what's your AC?
17.
I think Halak.
Gets him to an 18.
Maybe a little bit of help.
I mean, I've got a rod of alertness.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I mean, I can't get surprised, but it doesn't mean the group can't.
I do like the dagger idea.
Yeah, the dagger's idea is not bad.
Dagger is a pretty good idea.
They're both good ideas. Whichever one you want to do, I think it will be fine either way.
All right, we'll go below a 50, we do the dagger. Above a 50, we do the chain.
Okay.
All right, I'm making a dagger.
All right, go forging, King Helen.
I will. All right. He only takes him about 10 minutes, and he uses the hammer end of Bright Axe, and he just bang, bang, bang. He bangs it out pretty quick, you know. I'm good at banging it out pretty quick, and he winks at Elione, and then keeps. All right, here we go. And dagger warding.
Elione's face just kind of looks sad for a moment.
But then I got accent surge. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Togar, you only have
That it only took 10 minutes?
2 attunement
Yep,
slots?
only took 10 minutes. And you guys, while he's doing this, you guys notice that the spike also, it seems like it kind of activates for a second. Like that's almost something to do with the forge. And Denara, who is there, she's going to make an Arcana check because she is a cool time wizard. She goes, interesting. I think I could remove this spike after your king is done doing what he is doing, and it might help someone against the fight with Feral Saul. This is one of his implements.
Oh, bonus.
Is it one of his or Ayor's, or are we not supposed to take it? Like what?
Yeah, how does this pair up with Athu Daddy's oath?
We are not leaving here with
Jesus
it yet.
Christ.
We are just going to use it against him. Sure, your Athu Daddy does not mind if we use things against him.
You know, actually, that's a good point. Let's just leave it here.
That's a good point. Valid.
Valid.
And yeah, Balin, I'm only attuned to 2 items right now. I got one open.
So
There will be a slight cost to it, but I will bear the cost for the group in order to show I am slightly better than our Atheon companion. And she smiles at him. He just goes, you just see he doesn't say anything. He just kind of almost rolls his eyes, but not quite.
Yeah, that's fine.
Everyone will have to leave this room when I do my work. It'll only take a moment.
But that's fine too. I don't want to be around when magic shit's like that's happening. I don't know about the rest of you.
I mean, I petitioned to stay for documentation purposes. Something about
Besides
moving a spike from the ground.
Right, of course.
She's not gonna do a strip dance on it for you.
Trust me, my dear, you should leave the room. I would like to keep you in the current state you are in.
Oh Lord.
Can we peek through the doorway? Can we?
Oh, of course, you may peek through the doorway. Nothing I'm going to be doing is that scandalous, my princess. Even if it was.
I like how she
look.
says that. First, I watched Haddling Forge, and then that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's just like one after the other. Oh my.
Day of days.
Yeah.
Fairly
All right, so everyone kind of gets out of the room real quick, and you see her do like
Squat.
a squat and a magic incantation and stuff, and she does maybe a little twerk just for the fun of it, and then she roll an Arcana.
Yeah, can I roll an Arcana to see kind of like what she's doing and
Yeah.
at least try to see if I can understand any part of it?
Okay. Oh yeah. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so this is definitely like in-depth chronomancy. You can tell by the Arcana roll that you got there that she is essentially dismantling a time dilation bubble by the spike, and it is something that you see her like reach in different spots and push and pull and twist, and it takes a good 3 to 4 minutes for her to do it. And when she yanks it out, you see like a ripple effect go off in like 15 feet kind of around the spike in her, and you see her hair kind of grow a little bit longer. You see all kinds of slight aging effects go to her, but because she is a drow, it does not seem to affect her that much. For perception checks, when you see her, you may get a better idea, but she has aged somewhat.
Fallon looks at Hadlin. May I use that spike to etch into the wall next to where I did it last time?
Oh, go ahead. That sounds awesome. Yeah, go for it.
Wait, you need the chrono spike to do your
These
graffiti?
these walls end up healing themselves. Somehow that stayed, so maybe the spike will make it so it doesn't go away.
But your Balin was here thing stayed.
That was before the spike was there, though, I think. It wasn't here last time. But you weren't here, so you didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that.
So I'll kind of go over to Dinara. May I please be able to hold the spike?
You may hold the spike, but just
He's
be
so
careful.
polite. He's so polite.
And then I'll kind of go towards the wall and just lightly touch the spike to the wall.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to have any reaction like that you can tell.
Okay, and I'll try to etch an X2.
All right, you're able to do that.
Okay, so Valen was here X2, and then I'll take
Woohoo!
so then I'll go over and hand it to Hadlin.
All right. Well, I don't know if I should be the one to hold it, though. She's saying that, like, whoever has this has, like, some type of defense against his magic and stuff. Who should take that? I'm thinking
If you want, I can hold on to it for now and give it to whoever as it needs.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe Drom should have it, because, Drom's got to keep us all alive usually, so maybe he should be the one, or maybe Togar, if case shit hits the fan, he's the one that's got to get us the hell out of here.
Speaking of Togar and Balin, you gave him the dagger, right, Hadlin?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So he's gonna toss you a ring, Togar. So you have a
It's a little small.
Yeah.
So in your inventory, go ahead and add the ring of spell storing. Valen is tossing his to yours, and it currently has a level 5 greater restoration in there.
Ring of spell storing with level 5 greater restoration.
Yep.
And speaking of that, since you did get the you wrote the Aeorian, or you made your history check for the Aeorian Draconic, and we didn't really get to that for the scroll case, you're able to see that it's just like exactly what I described as a protective scroll case, and you guys with your detect magics and everything during the short rest, you're able to see it's not trapped or anything like that. And inside there is a scroll of legend lore and a scroll of greater restoration.
Wait, hold on. My fucking note taker stopped working.
That was greater restoration.
Give your
Yeah,
note
great.
taker a Snickers.
Yeah, greater
Work better.
restoration and legend lore is what's in there, and the spells case, it's the scroll case itself is also magical. It gives whatever is inside of it resistance to fire, and ice and water and things like that. So kind of like
It
in a
was
preservation effect.
greater restoration, and what was the last one? Sorry. And what was
Legend
the
lore.
spell that you had? And
Legend
legend lore?
Lore.
Yeah.
Either of them wizard spells.
No,
What
yeah.
was the spell storing ring?
The
Balin?
legend
Sorry.
the legend lore is a wizard spell, yes. Not greater restoration. That's a cleric spell.
All right, so Elioni, do you already know legend lore?
I think Drom knows it already too.
He does, but this way we would
I
have a
have both
second
of those.
person.
You're muted, Ouchie.
Thank you. The kid was here, so I had to mute. I don't think I have legend lore in my book because Drom always did it. Yeah.
But this way we have a spare person that can cast it. You can at least put it in your book because it is a ritual, right?
Is it?
I think legend lore can be cast as a ritual. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. Well, no, I don't. Maybe it can. I don't remember. To be
I don't
honest.
think it can. I think it's just a kind of a ritual in and of itself. It's like a
Yeah.
Nope,
candidate
I
cast.
actually do have it in my spell book.
Oh,
I
okay.
just don't have it prepared.
Well, then you
Finn,
have
you said that the
what you do note is that these scrolls, because they appears to be Aeorian in design, you don't think that it will trigger the wild magic effect of the facility.
That's big.
We don't think.
Yep. Oh, when someone makes a good Arcana check, they will not.
Oh, let me.
Finn, you said it was level 5
Greater
greater
restoration.
restoration?
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
That's
I'll
the
do
level
it.
of greater restoration anyways, but I just want to let you know because it means all 5 spell spots are basically used up in that spell storing ring.
Can I look at that scroll and see if I can tell anything about what would make that able to work here and our magic doesn't?
Yeah, you can study that. You can give me an Arcana check towards figuring out Aeorian wild magic surges and stuff. Very nice. So I will note that you are one more step towards figuring stuff out. So if you ever cast a spell that is a 3rd level or higher, it won't be as difficult. But you don't know how much, but you're starting to figure it out. That's your first kind of putting things together.
I want to share anything that I just sort of learned with Balin.
Yeah, Balin has no propensity for scrolls, so it definitely helps, like in terms of like being able to copy them. So the Balin will kind of make note in his mind of everything Ellie tells him.
Balin,
Mm-hmm.
do you know what else we could maybe try to look at around here that could help unravel this puzzle, this magic crap?
I have some thoughts, but nothing definite. I'm kind of
Okay.
looking around as we go around too, but I think the secret might be in the walls.
It's in the walls. Well, I wanted to look at that
Please, God,
mirror.
no.
And then it's at this time you guys see 3 flames appear near Reed, like almost in succession,
poof, poof, poof. And he has letters that are delivered to him.
Three.
And Balon's gonna go back to doing the mold earth and kind of show Ellie how the ground kind of heals itself. So you'll see Balon kind of do a mold earth, and then he'll kind of like use a different dagger, not the warning dagger, but go ahead and start like etching in, and you'll see him go down, but then all of a sudden it'll hit like a point 1 inch down that it doesn't do anything, and then the magic starts to like heal the.
What do you try
The
digging
surface.
a hole in the ground with the chrono spike?
Well, I didn't have that during the rest, so if people are okay with it, I am willing to try, but
I
I
think
think
if
that
we
might
want
have
it,
more risk.
yeah, I think if we want that to continue to be usable, we should take very good care of it. They are very delicate.
Okay, if you say so.
By the way, who is holding on to it? I still have it, as I'm just holding on to it.
Yeah, you have it right now.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to hold on to it? I can get it to whoever pretty quick if needed.
Yeah, that works. I mean, you were Drum, Drum Toga or something like that.
Real quick,
Drum?
Corinth, the messages you sent me,
You want-
Discord, it cuts them off.
Yeah, do you want me to send them one at a time, maybe?
I don't know if that'll help or
If
There's
you
an
click-
option in Discord to wrap text.
how do I do
Click
that?
on the
It should have like a 3 dots.
3 dots. The
Mhm.
3 dots.
And there's a
Wrap
little
text.
Three
checkbox for
seashells.
wrap text.
Ah, there we go. Okay, that
Then
makes
you
a
can
lot
see
more sense
everything.
now.
Yep.
Then you can also just download it and open it with Notepad.
Could do that too.
You think I know how to do that?
You
want me-
can
do you want me
that.
What
to
is
send
this
them in-
word download you speak of?
Do you want me to send them individually or
No, I
together?
got it. Yeah, I meant the
Okay.
wrap text did it, so now I get to read
Perfect.
the whole message.
Perfect.
Can you send them in MS-DOS?
Singing
I'll-
telegram.
I'll send
Drum.
them in Wingdings fonts to
Drum, do you have a preference? Should I hold on to this or do you want to?
It might be safer with you.
Anything in particular I should write about this or just Chrono Spike?
Chrono Spike of Feral Saul. How about that?
Okay. Chrono Spike. Okay, that's a fun item to add to your inventory.
All right, are we about ready to go down?
I think Reed is reading.
Oh, did
so-
we look at that dragon board?
Yeah, I've got
too
a
that
small
was
novel
splayed
I'm
open?
reading here.
Yeah, you got 3 letters, so
Message for you, sir.
Actually, we have time. Yeah, we didn't talk to the Dragonborn yet.
Or at least investigate him more closely.
Yeah, you haven't done like Speak with Dead on the Dragonborn or the Drow.
Nope.
We should probably also search those 4 undead corpse researchers.
For the IDs.
Get their wallets, yes, we could, or check their if they have any lanyards.
You do find like what looks like lanyards on all of them. They do have some type of identification. You don't know if that's what Octavius wants or not, but you are able to grab them up.
Are there
See if
pictures?
there's a red stapler.
There's no pictures on. They just say white number 1, white number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it appears that these Feral Saw might have known that these were the red shirt whites in room 1.
Guy 1, guy 2, guy 3.
So, Draw, maybe we should try talking to that Dragonborn. And I think we need Togar.
We could try.
This was the one that was all like hellraisered up in the hallway
Mhm.
when we came in.
As long as his mouth's still intact, he can talk.
No, what about I think
someone might be referring to the drow and the breach team people that you killed. Like, do you?
Oh,
There was a
or so-
dragonborn with that team, right? That's the one I was.
Yeah, that's the one who I thought Balin.
That's
was
the one
talking
I'm
about.
talking about. Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the dragonborn with the breach team.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I was talking about the other one.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you could do them both in theory, but you know that's who Balin was talking about. Yeah. The one next to the drow. So what is Mr. Drom doing? You guys gonna do it on that one then?
Yeah, is that the one that you wanted, Balin?
yes, and I think we need Togar. I can explain more in the room before we start.
That
Alright.
works.
Okay.
So let's see here. Let me do this real quick.
So before we start in the room is Drom, Togar, and Balin. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I mean, meaning you
I'm
don't
assuming
want,
they all came before I start saying. I just want to make sure.
yeah, and meaning you don't want like Denara
Correct.
or Crux in there. Okay.
Or actually anyone else from the team. Specifically those two.
Oh,
Got it.
hey, River, you're coming along.
If it's okay, I think River may need to stay behind.
Amber, you don't have a voice here.
What
I
are
will
we
approve
doing?
everything to you.
Wait, where are you going? And yeah, River, could you stay with me for a few?
I will approve everything to you, River. Don't worry. It is more just to make sure that we don't blow a cover.
I have no idea what's happening, so sure. Okay. Like I have just no idea what's happening right
Let's
now.
go with that. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So I guess when we're in the room, I'll look at Drom and Togar. Do you remember that note that we saw on the team that was on the outside?
What
The one on the Scorched Dragonborn?
The one that said like AC and BN?
Yes.
Nope,
I have
don't remember it.
I have a suspicion as to who the AC may be. I think it might be Archon. AC meaning Archon the Cruel. He may also be the Architect. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
And I assume you both know who that is, right?
Pretend like we don't for the viewers. Yeah.
He is effectively the Togar for Tiamat. We'll put it that way. He's basically like the chosen of Tiamat at this point. To simplify it.
Okay. The viewers, thank you. Asking for a friend.
Yes.
And you
And
think
he
I'm
looks,
his? Am I the
he sounds
dyad?
a lot like Joe Manganiello.
Yeah. He does. Creepily like him. I believe the BN is me and he is trying to find me. And using some of the something in Aor as part of it.
Am I hearing
No,
all
this
of
is
this?
just me, Togar, and Drum. So I think when you do this, Drum, I think Togar needs to be the one to talk. I have a feeling that the Dragonborns are the group leads in this, based on what we saw on the outside.
Oh, that works.
And maybe Togar, I would leave it to you to try and figure out maybe what we should ask to get as much information about what happened here. Maybe show anger from, you can call him AC. I'm sure he doesn't want his name spoken. Why they failed, what you should report back, stuff like that.
Let's see here.
I mean, they failed because we killed them.
Well, they haven't seen us. So as far as they're aware, we are another team coming in. That is why I wanted to make sure the others weren't seen and it's only us. And Balin opens his pack and pulls out this really old disguise that we guys had from a long time ago where he can disguise himself as a drow.
I was
So
actually gonna ask, can I look around and see if there's any like of the dragonborn like cloaks or anything like that? The Tiamat ones? Any of the bodies have one on?
was there anything left on the Dragonborn in this room, Corinth?
Maybe not, yeah, not the one that we're gonna wake up, but any of the other ones. So
Yeah.
I can kind of like disguise myself like I'm from Tiamat.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
So Balin's gonna disguise himself as a drow.
Okay.
Trom, do your
Uh,
best impersonation of a walking fish.
Like I guess that's
Well, luckily he's an orc, so an orc kind of fits into this group.
yeah. Okay.
Halfling, not so much. That's why I'm concerned about River.
well, first of all, Drom's gonna turn his tabard over so the Raven Queen symbol is no longer visible.
Mm-hmm. This is why I wanted to have this conversation first before we cast anything.
Let's see here. What else can I do? The holy symbol will be tucked under his shirt.
Yeah, basically hiding every
Yeah.
everything at that point.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
And okay, well, here we go. I'll stand behind the corpse. Just
And I'll be standing kind of behind and next to Togar.
Okay, you ready? You good? You good? Here we go. Drum will kneel down next to the body and begin his prayer. Casting Speak with the Dead.
All right. Why don't you give me a religion check just for grins and giggles? Very
22.
nice. 22. Very nice. All right. So this Speak with Dead is more similar to your traditional Speak with Deads, where you see a light in his eyes kind of return for a moment, and his mouth kind of twitches, and then kind of opens for a second, and you see that the spell has connected. But there's almost like there's interference, Drum. You're even with your 22, you're not quite sure what's going on, but you are able to speak with his soul for whatever reasons. But there is some kind of almost like a white noise, you might say.
Oh.
Do you relay that at all?
Apu. To the ghost hunter group here. Yeah, Drum will relay it.
Okay.
Get a little bit of feedback here.
So I want to silent cast Detect Magic to see if I can, and then I don't know if I need to do an Arcana check to try and figure out what's going on with the white noise at this point.
Yeah, you can give me an Arcana check.
Lady Pool, real quick, just check your DMs. I sent you the letters I just got back because that'll be something Reed would want to discuss with her.
Wait, why did it roll twice?
Yeah, unfortunately, you did not get advantage for that.
Well, no, I would have used a reroll on a 17 anyways for this.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So,
We will say that you do that.
Yeah,
So,
burn the reroll. No even.
Yeah.
something beneath the facility is causing this interference.
Does it seem to be specific to this or just kind of all around?
All around.
Okay.
It's specific to the soul.
Oh. Okay. We don't have much time. We've got to go. Apu Ghost Hunter team. We got to go quick.
Okay. So like in Draconic, kind of like standing over him, more like an authority figure. You know what I mean? I'll just say it like, report by the Queen's will. Why did your breach fail?
Togar? Togar. Our our breach failed because we were killed. Slaughtered. Poor decisions arrived. How do I know your name?
Hold on.
Tapu Ghost Hunter, I think we might need to abort.
Maybe he's a literary
Okay.
fan.
We don't abort when lore crops up.
Maybe he just has a collection of magazines.
Maybe Togar took his sister to the prom.
No, but he's saying, how do I know his name? He would recognize it. He would know why he knows it.
You took my
he's-
sister to the prom.
Right?
He's dead. He might be confused.
Tapu,
I'll
I
just
think
be
it's-
like, never mind how you know my name. Everyone knows
Yeah.
my name in this
There you
circle.
go.
What
That's
were you
good.
ordered to report back if the mission was compromised?
The architect sent us to this facility from Penumbra Falls. That's who I was supposed to report to if we were unable to breach the facility.
From where?
Penumbra
Penumbra
Falls.
Falls?
The number of falls?
Penumbra.
Penumbra.
Like
P-E-N-U-M-B-R-A.
Oh.
Penumbra.
Yep, correct.
Yeah.
From Penumbra Falls, not the number of falls. Okay.
Correct. I'm glad at least Ouchie understands me.
Um,
Oh, great sign.
He's thinking.
That was 2 questions. 2.
yeah. That's why I'm not saying shit out loud because I'm traumatized from the fucking scene from the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Okay. So I got the breach failed because they were slaughtered. Poor decisions arrived. How do I know your name? The architect sent us to this facility from Penumbra Falls. That's who he was supposed to report back to if the mission failed.
Maybe ask.
Okay.
Maybe
Was
if
it
you ask
no,
if
wait.
they're...
I was gonna.
Oh yeah, good.
I was gonna ask based on that, make the statement that we were sent to find them and complete the mission, and then ask them how far in the mission objectives they've gotten and what needs to be completed still. Or should I just ask what still needs to be completed so we can finish the mission?
I would ask what still needs to be completed.
Drum, you good with that?
Sure. Wait.
The architect detected Aeorian technology activated here. He sent us to find it and retrieve it.
Interesting.
Okay, so we can kind of assume that they've been on other missions to other parts around Aeor, gathering and retrieving Aeorian technology, maybe. You guys,
Maybe
those were
you
my
can-
3 questions. You guys got
Yeah. He mentioned that they were killed by poor decisions. Maybe ask if they spotted BN.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so yeah. Again, authoritatively, when poor decisions came and demolished you, was BN with the party?
Give me an intimidation check.
Intimidating a dead guy?
I am going with you are, yeah.
I
Show
am.
those dragon teeth.
I'm going to
Or
use forceful presence.
That's what I was
Okay.
assuming, yeah. I was assuming this is a forceful presence thing, exactly.
A 26.
All right. I did not see BN. If he is here, Archon the crew must be informed. I leave this to you. Get word to Voltamax.
And then Balon's gonna go not use the Apu this time and actually whisper to Togar. Voltamax was reporting to the outside crew, who's also abandoned. Maybe we should say we're a new crew that was sent and nobody else was outside. Who is supposed to report to Voltamax now?
I mean, I already kind of told him that we were the crew that came to find them because they didn't report back.
Or where will Voltamax be if the outside crew is no longer alive?
There you go. That's a good one. So yeah. The camp and guards outside were destroyed. When is Voltamax coming back so we can make the report?
His route does not take longer than an hour between here and Penumbra's Fall. His roost is also located in Penumbra's Fall.
Oh crap.
Is that a Finn oh crap or a Balin oh crap?
That's a Balin oh
That was
crap.
both.
That was both. We just took a
I
short
was
rest.
crapping as well while I'm taking the notes.
We just took a short rest, which means he is wandered already past and saw that the crew is dead.
And the spider's on its way.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
think that
don't
was
have a lot of time
question,
left
right?
in here.
Yeah, that was my 5th question.
That was your 5th question.
Well, it's not like the dragon can come down here.
No, but Archon could. Apu to all.
You do know that Speak with the Dead is not just like 5 questions, right?
I thought it was. I thought it specifically said 5 questions, no?
Yeah, I thought it's specifically 5 questions too.
Typically it is 5 questions, but I will say that because of whatever is going on and with Drom's religion check, that the spirit does seem to be lingering here for a little bit longer. So I will give you one last shot for a question if you wish, because the creature seems to almost respect Togar for some reason. He is, and you guys also notice that
Sorry,
Drom
right, just
specific.
5.
Yeah, with Drom specifically, that normally when you kill someone, the spirit is hostile when you summon it back. He's not hostile. He's being like, this is almost like a confession. He's telling you everything.
Oh, he totally might be one of my subscribers.
You don't recognize him from that
only
perspective.
Togars?
You don't recognize him from that perspective. This might be one of the few that isn't, but you don't think
Wait,
so.
let me check the mailing list.
Oh yeah, you can check the mailing list. Double check it. Yeah.
Apu, Ghost Hunter team, any other questions? I have an idea otherwise.
Well, he might be on the mailing list. That was actually a good investigation. Yeah, I'll Apu all back, give them the rundown on the questions I've asked so far. Let them know. I think
But
I
before
got
we do
maybe.
that, before we approve all,
Oh, okay.
I'll kind of say don't say any. Like I'll kind of stop you if you approve all. Do we have any more questions first? To the Ghost Hunter team.
I can think of.
Okay. Balin's again gonna whisper to Togar in person, not use the Apu. I'm pretty sure that the white noise is coming from below and might be Feral Saul actually listening in. So far, there's nothing really that's of major importance, but maybe we can ask a question or provide some misleading information in case he's listening to help us buy a little more time from him.
I mean, the only thing I'm thinking of for the buying time from him is letting the dead Dragonborn know that we'll go to make the report to Voltamax. So giving him like kind of like a sense that we're leaving, but that's not really asking a question.
You could ask him where he is. He's already gone by.
I mean,
So
he
you-
wouldn't know that, you know.
So you
He
did
just
ask
knows it's about every
Never
hour.
underestimate what the dead see and know.
you did approve this to everybody, right?
Which
Like
No,
one?
not yet.
Not yet.
No, not
Okay.
No, not yet. But you know
Balin's
what
a
I mean?
little afraid of Apuing in large right now, given the white noise. So
With your natural 20 Arcana that you got, you still think that the Apu is safe. But I mean, you wouldn't put it off the facility that the white noise could be that. It could be, other things as well. But
Yeah.
you think it definitely could be for sure.
okay.
But you think that still because those were created kind of outside with a different kind of magic and they aren't like actually in contact with the facility. Like you think if you took one of your Apu earpieces out and like touched the facility, there's a good chance if he's got
It's listening in on us now.
Yeah, that
Okay.
would be bad. Like don't do that.
Okay. If I'm more or less confident that the Apu is not going to be kind of
Yeah, I'm
white
not going to take
noise
that away
listened
from
in
you
on.
guys at this point. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not going to take that away.
Well, it could have been happening all along and we didn't know. So
Apu
okay.
is burner phone.
Okay, so Balin's gonna let you kind of go through with your Apu all from earlier. He's not gonna stop you as much.
Okay, so Apu all, let them know that the breach failed because poor decisions came. Recognize my name somehow. The architect sent the breach team to the facility from Penumbra Falls, and that's who he's reporting back to. That they were sent to find and retrieve Aorian technology that had been detected. And that when poor decisions came and killed the breach party, the Dragonborn did not see if BN was there, but if he is, then Archon the Cruel must be informed immediately and get word to Voltamax. And also that Voltamax's route goes between Saul's Vault and Penumbra Falls. His roost is also Penumbra Falls, but his route usually doesn't take more than like an hour.
Apu, that means he's already come across while we were resting, and it seems like Archon is the architect after this discussion. We seem to have one more question left of the Dragonborn. I don't know how long we have. Does anyone have any other questions they want to ask?
Paul, I just got letters from contacts of mine. Based on what you just said, is the architect and Archon the same person?
We've already confirmed that part. Apu Wallbeck.
Is it?
Yeah.
And he's here.
I'm
That we are
assuming
not
he's
sure.
in Penumbra Falls, but
Well, at least Voltamax is. Whoever
Yeah.
Voltamax is reporting to will ultimately send it to Archon. We don't know beyond that.
The briefing team says that the architect, Archon the Cruel, sent them from Penumbra Falls to here. So that's what we've got so far.
Adeline like chums in. How are you guys sure that they're the same person?
I guess we can ask that as a last question just to confirm.
I'd
Maybe
say
make
that,
it as
or
a.
go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, how are they communicating? Like, how was the team communicating with? Do we know
I'm
how
assuming
that?
through Voltamax
through
because he said to
Voltamax.
get word to Voltamax and then is flying back and forth.
So he just comes back and, in person, they just
circles.
tell him
Mm-hmm.
with the
Yeah,
regular
because when
voice.
I asked him about if BN was here, he said Archon the Cruel had to be informed, get word to Voltamax.
I just want to make sure there wasn't something like a sending stone that they were using to like walkie-talkie communicate, that we could like then impersonate the team and say, situation normal, everything's fine, you don't need to come here, sort of thing.
Yeah, maybe
I
we
think
should
based on the
confirm.
information, I think
Yeah.
based on the information that we can be pretty safe in assuming that they
Well,
were
we can ask
communicating
him.
through
We have no other
Voltamax.
question to ask. Maybe we ask and make it as if we're trying to confirm that they are not of other mind. Maybe do it as a test. Ask them and see if they say the architect or archon are the same person, and then, or just ask who is the architect as a way for them to prove that they are still of sound mind, since we're asking a dead person.
Maybe make it sort of a compound question. What items that are supposed to go to the architect have made it from here to Archon? It'll allow you to verify if they're the same person, since they're to go to the architect and they get to Archon. But also we have some idea if they took like, a nuke.
So what items from this facility have you already returned? Have they made it to the architect yet?
You broke up on the first part of that. Basically it's
I
items
said what
taken.
items, yeah, what items have been taken from Saul's vault and returned to Archon and sent to Archon, and what items have already made it to the architect?
But I think the architect is before the
Yeah, I think what you
archon.
have to do is, if items
Does it matter?
from here are to go to the architect, then what items have made it to Archon?
Yeah.
I feel like
Does it matter if I switch Archon and architect? Because I'm just still doing the same
As long as both
confirmation.
names are in there and it's
Yeah.
sort of worded the same way, because that allows you to cross verify they're the same guy, but also what stuff went to them.
Yeah. So what items have been taken? What items have already been taken from Saul's vault for the architect, and which ones have made it to Archon? And of those which have already made it to Archon.
I think you have to just make it one question though, because that's almost like three. So it's, if items from here are to go to the architect, which items have made it to Archon?
Okay, I'll go with that one.
Okay.
Very little has been recovered to be returned to the architect. I have not actually met the architect ever before. They are not the same person as Archon, but Archon is also interested in Aeorian artifacts, if that's what you mean. I am a little confused.
So
But
they're not the same person.
But he is primarily interested in Balin. Something is killing Archon. Balin is the key.
Something is killing Archon. Oh my god.
And it's at this time that you feel the spirit
discorporate and leave his body and go down.
Go down?
Talon,
Down?
like fall, collapse, I think, right? Or
No,
did it literally
this
go through the floor?
you literally, Balin, because of your natural 20, you feel his spirit be pulled down.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
And Dronto, you would feel this
Drom.
too because of your religion check and stuff. Like it doesn't go to its proper resting place.
Drom, isn't there something you can do to like make sure their souls can't be pulled from their body for a little while? I don't know if gentle repose will work on this, but
Let me read gentle repose again. I'm thinking the same thing,
Might be
but I
dead for
don't
too
know
long.
how well that would work.
this one we killed, well, I guess a little more than an hour ago.
I have a plug of repose. If you put a little bit of
It
lube on it,
lasts
then it
10
could be a
days.
plug of gentle repose.
No, it says it's protected from decay and can't become undead. It does not protect their soul or anything.
Okay. All right. I think we need to go quickly then. And then we'll relate to the group. Archon and Architect are not the same person. Seems like the Architect is the one with interest in Aeorian things, and Archon,
So,
well, me.
That sucks.
I think I
Yeah,
might know who the architect is now.
I can't escape this apparently.
So since Drum is like focusing on stuff right now, can he attempt to feel this like field a little closer that has been encompassing us? And no doubt that's where this dude's soul went, was wherever this is being powered. To feel like is there some like divine aspect to it?
Or the opposite of divine.
Or perhaps I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe a certain diva is powering this thing.
Yeah, you definitely think that could very well be possible. Part of it for sure.
I think we need to go down quick.
Don't have to ask me
That's what
twice.
she said.
For poor
Damn it, Togar.
decisions.
I agree, but I would like to check out that mirror that's in the room that's in the path to go downstairs real quick.
The one in Feral Soul's room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the stairs to go down are anyway, so that's where you guys got to go. All right, so you guys are heading to that room, and Reed, you know that you have the insignia ring that you have to use to kind of press up against it, and it opens rather easily, and you kind of peek down and you see that there is kind of a single file staircase, maybe double file for halflings, but single file for people like Drom and Hadalin, that just kind of goes not quite all the way out of your sight, but it looks like it goes very far down. It's not unlit. There are the blue Aeorian lights that kind of go down all the way through it, and but yeah, you see that it is just a stairway going down for quite some time. And as Reed's kind of doing that and looking at the thing, you guys do see the time mirror that is going, and it is currently showing the, like like I said before, the fall of Aeor, and you guys see like the the various different colored lights kind of hitting what appears to be almost like a barrier of sorts on the outside, and it begins to fall and stuff. And then how long are you guys going to be staying before you go down and staring at the image, I guess?
I know we're in a hurry, but I'm just interested in what's the purpose of this mirror. Is it just like a TV set, or is it?
If you
wanna
want
try
to
to-
study it, we can approve you if we need you down. You have more of a mind for these things. By the way, that's coming from a drow now. Drom and Togar returned without
You make a
bowing. We have
very
a drow.
handsome looking drow, Balin. Can Dinara help me look at the mirror? Because if it might be a timey thing, maybe she might have some insight.
Of course, I can. I love watching other things. We can see what it is, but you are correct. I do believe this is a somewhat unique magic item from a chronomancer's capabilities. It is a time window. He is able to invest memories or things he has seen from a certain perspective and be able to encode them in this mirror. There indeed could be more, but depends on how much of a weird person he is. If he likes to watch this on loop a lot, then it may be a while. But we can give it a few
So
moments.
is it like his memories that he's seen himself that he can just plug in there to keep
Yes, I have one
reviewing?
I have one at the Third Luxon Archive. I'm able to
Oh.
study and review things in myself. It
Do
is
you,
actually
do you hear that, Togar?
I am able to study and review things that I see. It is actually one of the tools that is used to help people who have been through consecution when they have been able to remember some of their previous lives. If they are able to store it in a device like this, they might be able to recall them more
Dang,
more aptly. But it is something that the individual person must create.
that's pretty cool.
This feral Saul has quite a lot of power at his disposal.
Next, the Muse of Mischief might come with some custom Togar time mirrors.
Togar and Dinara watch back their interaction to learn and improve.
Is it a rather high level magic that allows these things to work? I'm
Indeed
guessing.
it is. Indeed it is. Something that should not even be able to
I'll be right back.
casted in Isocross at all.
Okay, well, I definitely want to investigate that like I did sort of that scroll thing.
This facility itself is starting to concern me. I think we might have to be prepared for our adversary to be more in control in magic than we are due to this facility itself. It's giving him some
There's-
type of power in some way.
There's something very bad downstairs, I think.
I agree. I've been feeling something since we crossed the threshold where the intern contribute was. I have
Leo,
been trying to ignore it myself. I hope
Yes.
it is not.
do you have your primeval awareness up? Still? I thought you had it on before, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I thought you did too.
No, I have to use an action to actually to do it.
Yeah, I don't think he had actually done it yet.
And not done it yet, so I can do it now.
Are you sensing anything coming from that stairwell down there?
I don't think I need that for that, princess, but I'll do it anyway. This ought to be delicious.
Yeah, this is almost like a punch to the mouth there, Leo.
You see Leo go flying across the room. Oh! It's bad. It's bad. Okay, it's bad.
Yeah, the specifically the fiendish and celestial influence that you feel is something that almost the fiendish one specifically takes you back to your youth when the demons kind of came back to, destroy the Pallid Grove. Like when there was an extremely powerful demon present, this was what was felt. Even more so than the Marilith that you guys fought in the Jolly Dwarf.
Right.
God.
Yep, it's bad. It's bad, okay? It's bad. We gotta get down there. It's bad.
Ellie just starts chanting, "Oh God and baby Jesus, oh God and baby Jesus," and I don't even know who baby Jesus is. It's probably an ancient Aeorian thing. I don't know. I don't want to go down there. Adeline, I'm scared.
Don't worry, I got you, Leone.
Are you all healed up, Adeline? Are you
No.
max health now?
No,
Let's get him max health. And he dump some more potions in his mouth.
I'm still down like 70 hit points, but
Here,
who's counting?
Take this potion of greater healing. I'll take it off my sheet.
Hold on. Let me see how many I've got.
I've got 3.
I'm
I
relatively
also got a
sure I've
supreme
more.
one, but only got 1 of those.
We need you tip-top shape, my dear.
Hold on.
I mean,
Yeah, Johnny's our street pharmacist of potions, man.
I've got 2 potions of superior. So you take one of them.
you want me to actually like take it right now, as we're saying, or I mean, I've got technically like almost 200. I know this sounds like a weird conversation to be having in character, but
did you hear
know.
what Leo said about what's downstairs?
You get 25 points of healing from it.
All right, I'll do that. Thank you, Leo. There you go.
Did you
Glub,
hear what
glub.
Leo said?
Yeah, it doesn't sound pretty. There, yeah, that works. I'm pretty
Is
good
anybody
now.
else down anything?
I actually have 22 temporary hit points on top of my 130.
Yeah.
Same.
All
I
right.
just want to make sure everybody is ready to go.
Yeah, before we go down there, while the ghost hunters would have gone off, I would have called over River.
Oh yeah, you got to talk to River.
I forwarded Lady Pool over the letters that I got.
Yes, I read them a while ago.
Okay, yeah, it's a wall of text, I know.
Nah, it wasn't that bad. I read more in 20 minutes. So what's up?
Well, you see, first off, have you any idea who those 3 are that I got the letters from?
Oh,
And I'm saying all of this in halfling.
I don't think River would know. Well, maybe. Well, oh, that's more of a Finn question than me.
It's a Corinth question.
Okay, Corinth question. Well, technically,
I have no idea
you
who
created Finn or River.
Yes, but I don't know who the 3 people were, I guess. Let me see.
Caleb, Astrid, and Adolf.
She should know Caleb.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. And especially from like your, we'll say you recognize briefly Adolf and from your times when you were spying on Reed through the fire.
Yeah. Those ones would make the most sense. Yep.
No, but not Astrid.
Yeah.
All right, so all in halfling. Astrid is serving as the current head of the reformed Volstruckers. So she's a good source of information. As is Caleb, who's sort of freelancing around. And Adolf was a former pupil of mine. So this is information that I got from them, giving us a bit of an assessment on Madam's side piece, as well as some of the other events going on. So the 3 of them agree she's smart, but probably not the most trustworthy as possible due to her continuous thirst for knowledge. But she has known Togar for a while, it seems. So as long as he's viewed as interesting to her, she'll keep him around, it seems.
By the way, Togar knows how to say thirst in halfling, so his
Yeah, he knows that. He
knows that
like
one
looks
word.
over, like what?
there's a few words I know in every language.
Yeah.
Kind of like how most people know the cuss words in different languages.
Well, Leo speaks perfect halfling. He's just listening to this going, okay.
Okay.
HB9 Twinkie.
I heard 9.
Jesus.
Not a Twinkie.
It's not a Twinkie. It's not.
I don't know the translation of that one.
It's not a Twinkie. That's the translation, essentially. Not a Twinkie.
No. HB9 Twinkie.
Oh, you said okay.
I have a 9-inch Twinkie. Is that what that is?
No, he said I am a 9-inch.
Karma's
Twinkie.
happy, that's for sure.
Oh, good lord.
Yes, but it's filled with spam.
That's true.
Oh God. Oh God.
That's true. I still remember we got that Twinkie maker for you, Finn.
Yeah.
I'm about to start using it again.
Oh.
You're allowed? You need permission?
Yeah. No, actually, it's a different use. It's off topic. We'll continue here.
Oh, different
Okay.
use.
All right. Well,
Oh.
you are able to share that with Rivery then. Thus information is shared. No problemo.
That Finn stuffing something more than a Twinkie?
No.
Yeah, that's off
Uh,
topic.
Yeah, off topic.
Oh,
But
Off
I
topic.
will look at River and say, it's why you always go out of my way to, trust but still verify. So I hope that explains some of why you think I've been acting odd. But so just keep an eye on both of them.
Okie dokie.
I'll make my way over to the doorway into the stairwell down.
I'll assist you
I'll-
as is tradition.
Yep. I'll look at everyone and I'll say, all right, do we know if the door will close immediately behind us? Like, does each of us have to go through individually? Is it like an
You think
automatic door at a store, you hit the button once and you've got like 40 seconds to go through, or
if the signet ring is taken off of the panel where you pressed it, you've got 60 seconds. But as long as the signet ring is pressed, it'll stay open.
There you go.
I'll look at the group. I've been in communication with a few other allies that who knows if they show up or not, but I think that in general, we activate the door. I'm going to put the ring here on the floor in front of the door. This way, in case they do arrive, they can come through if needed. That gives us time to get through the door.
What if we needed to get out?
Or for another door downstairs, we might need to go through another door.
True.
Well, for one, Drom's gonna go looking for River.
Well,
we're all together now.
everybody-
she's with us.
We're all
Right
back
here.
together now.
Magic peeps can give me an Arcana check. Looking at the door, the symbol, and everything too. All right, yeah. So, Finn or Balin with the 22, you are able to tell that while the signet ring is kind of not required for opening it, you think that someone with a dispel magic would be able to dispel the door also, but the ring just makes it, so you don't have to do that. So you think that
But the dispel magic would be like what level? That's the concern.
you think that just a normal dispel magic would be able to do it, but a higher level one would make it to where it stayed open for longer. So like a third level would do it for 30 seconds.
Okay, and was the ring magical in any ways?
It is magical, but it's just magical in it how I described to Reed when he found it. It's almost like a wizard's signet, how he like you would stamp almost something. So it's got the FS insignia on it. It's just like a wizard's arcane mark. That's all it is. So he probably keyed this, whatever this is, to that.
Do we think he's down there?
Hope so.
The only direct clue that you guys have gotten that he's in the facility still was his journal. That the last page that you guys looked at was the ink was fairly recent.
Still wet.
It was still wet. Yeah.
And we haven't found him up here.
Yeah, I think he's down there.
Yeah, so if he needed the ring for anything down there, he would have brought it with him instead of tossing it under his bed for safekeeping.
Unless he has more than one.
Yeah,
It
there's
might
that.
just have more than one.
Maybe that was like the spare.
Well, any of the magic ones here. Do you carry spare arcane focuses?
I also don't just throw them under my bed if I'm not there.
Well, you're possibly a little
Obviously,
neater
he
than that.
left it for us. He knows we're coming. He wants us down there. That's why it was there. But I don't know if we should undo the door, because if we think someone's coming for us, we don't want them coming down behind us and, getting us while we're dealing with whatever else is going on down there.
Yeah,
I agree, especially since that Dracolich is now aware that we're here, the outside crew is done, and we don't know who the architect is and who they're going to send. And we know that they were supposed to report if poor decisions were around, so it is possible Archon has work too. So I agree with Ellie, we don't need anyone coming behind us.
Yeah, I think we take it with us, old boy.
Yeah, Reed, you think with what Balin's saying that at least
Caleb would be able to cast Dispel Magic and get in if he was to come.
Scribble out a note saying so to him, crumple it up, burn it.
How would they even get here? They can't teleport in.
Well, they would have had to have started leaving already. They're resourceful folks.
And from what you remember, Astrid did say that Aethelwulf was already in Isocross. So he is at least in the region. I mean, he could be like on the very far away portion of Isocross, but he is at least potentially in the area.
He can, I think he probably can figure out how to get in this door.
Well, I just sent a word. We're taking the ring with us. So,
All right,
open
let's
the
do
door, pocket the ring,
it. Down we
head
go.
down the stairs.
All right,
Rolling
down
for
you
stealth as I go.
Go for it.
I can do
We
it.
got pass without a trace up.
I always have pass without a trace.
So-
Yeah.
44 stealth to lead the way.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'm gonna roll my. Okay. I sit down the wrong pipe. Oof.
I'll stay behind with the other group so they can't be surprised anymore
That's
because of the
right.
dagger.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, shit, how'd you get here?
All right, so the stealthers are stealth. The staircase behind the active laboratory spirals into bedrock, and you see walls that are Aryan stone. You see the stairs descend down into, it'll probably you think that single file, it'll you guys judge it'll probably take the whole group probably around 5 minutes, maybe 10 if they're going super slow, to get all 11 of you down here single file. But
Like a herd of elephants.
yeah, you're a small, like, but combat battalion basically. So yeah, so you guys are able to go down without issue. And like I said, it starts to even get a little bit colder as you get deeper, but there is a little bit of a strange feeling on the walls as well, that it's almost kind of like a somewhat of a heat line that's going in between the cold. So it's like a confusing mix of hot and cold going across the walls in certain spots.
Can I examine the seams on the wall as we go down?
Yeah, definitely. You may do that.
Are you looking at magic stuff, Balin? Can I help you?
Can I see him?
Oh yeah, I'm re-rolling that.
Am I helping
they're,
him?
They're purdy.
Oh, I guess Ellie is helping me, right?
Oh yeah, so you get
Yeah,
advantage.
Ellie
yeah.
is helping you. Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess do I roll for advantage or do we both roll? How does that work?
We can roll
I'll
for
let you.
advantage. So we'll let, since you said it and then Ellie's helping you, that you guys
Okay.
working together. I don't mind doing it that way.
Good lord, you're
Still not great, but
Ugh.
Yeah, still could have been worse, obviously.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys kind of keep going. You see the hallway continues straight after you get down from the stairs. and
Apparently, I was muted that whole time, but I was trying to say that I was going to assist.
Go. You do so.
Hence
All
the
right.
26 roll.
Got it. All right, so you guys keep going, and it's like I said, it's a little hallway. After everybody gets down the stairs, everyone kind of has to like almost pile up together, and you see another door that is really similar to the door that was outside the room that had everybody that was in pods.
Hmm.
And you guys are starting to hear and feel that humming noise as you get closer to this door. And it does have like kind of a porthole, you might want to say, so you can actually see through it. And I will move the map to the next one. And that is what you see.
How high up is the porthole?
Leo does have to lift you up so you can see through the porthole, unfortunately.
Sorry.
Sorry, old boy. I've got to do this for you.
Togar, draw a picture of that later.
So and like kind of like what the map says, you guys are coming from this direction.
Oh,
Where it says
wait,
from
I didn't have them.
S18 and right there, that's where
Okay,
you guys
up
We're,
at the top.
we're there.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All
That's where you're-
right. I suppose
Think of
looking
it,
through the
but I-
porthole
On the map.
in my friend's arms, It's like the end
In
of
the
Bloody Dirty
arms
Dancing.
of a Leo.
Yeah.
No one
All
puts
right.
Reed in the corner.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
So
So
it's 24 perception.
Yep. All right. So, like I said, this is pretty much the room that you see. Unlike the one that you saw the first time where there was people in pods, this one seems like they are all active and they are drawing power from them in some types, whereas the ones upstairs were they were being studied as they were in various shapes of advancement on how far the frozen woe had affected them. So whereas the top one was like research facility, this one seems like it's direct power. So there is 24 pods that you can count from the porthole, and some of them are bigger and larger than others, and have a little bit of different colors coming off of the wards and stuff that are coming off of them. But you think that you might have to get a little bit closer to see exactly what's going on. But you got a 24 perception. I keep forgetting you're insane. So I will show you one of the. Let me find it. Yep, this is what you see in two of them. Do you see how there's two pictures there?
Oh Christ.
Oh,
Okay.
were those things we killed in the tavern?
That is what it appears to be.
Oh,
And yeah, Reed and River would recognize them very quickly.
so it's a fair shot. The third one's in there somewhere.
That one you guys banished.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you don't know how these are here, but if they are here by some weird type, whoever, most
Hold
likely
on.
Balin, someone else.
Apu, Reed. If these things are here, did he send them to hunt me down?
I don't know. Possibly.
Did you? Oh, I can't hear you, you guys. Did you Pooh all River or just Reed?
The Apu all.
Well, Reed would have. The octopus said something about him checking out a book about
Contracts.
Other planier
contracts and
contracts.
demons and
Contracts.
stuff.
Well, I'll be damned. Look at that. Think we figured it out, guys. We know
Wonder
who
if you
sent
bought
it.
your contract out from Tom.
Oh, me and Toe gonna have some words if that's the case.
Mm-mm.
And I would have
No.
gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you lousy kids.
If he had bought out the contract, he wouldn't have had to send the hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he was trying to steal the contract or intercept it.
Yep.
All right.
No.
Well, I will. Now that you guys see what's are in those pods, I will shift it back to the room where you guys were.
Right.
All right.
Is the door trapped?
Not from what you can tell. It is locked though.
Reed, are there people working in there?
There are
I saw
three.
that
There.
three
there are
people were on the side.
Yeah.
From
And
the
it's-
door, would I have a clear shot?
Once it's open, yeah. I mean, you and Leo can pretty much get shots from hanging upside down in a tree if you really need to. But yeah, you think you could get shots on them from there.
Would these technically be back shots?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
By the way they are
It's
facing,
for a
yes.
surprise attack.
And once one gets alerted, it might be a facial, but
But yeah,
surprise,
no,
surprise, surprise.
The third one gets the
Surprise,
facial.
mother-
it's a pretty big
Uh,
room and stuff. There are some of the pods that are sort of in the way, but like I said, you guys are pretty good with your shots, so you think you are able to get shots on them. Yes, they might have part concealment or something, but you're definitely able to get shots.
all right. Do they look undead or regular folk?
They look not. I mean, they're not identical to the ones you saw up top, but very similar. These look like they are, white researchers. They have lab coats on. They've got, data pads laying near them, like all kinds of creepy stuff. They're the very kind of, they have lights in their eyes. They seem like they are not just mindless undead.
A pool. I will describe the room, the layout, the tanks, those two creatures that we've encountered before in the tanks.
How's
there-
Meredith looking?
Which one was that?
I'm not gonna ask about the eagle.
The six-armed one.
Yeah.
She did not look. She looked partially frozen and unhappy. That's best you could tell. But exactly like
Just how I like them. Yeah.
All right. There's 3 more of these researchers. I'm gonna pop the lock on this door in a second. I'll dispatch them as quickly, as quietly as possible. And then once I clear the room, make sure there's no traps, everyone come in. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
All right.
You know, it would make Reed really lethal is that if he could turn into mist and just mist through under doors and stuff.
Pretty. Well, turn him into a vampire. That'd be good.
Wouldn't that be awesome, Reed, if you could do that?
I don't know if I want to be gas.
He eats a lot. He'd probably be stinky gas.
I cast Misty Beans.
Ellie does.
Fart.
Ellie casts prestidigitation in front of Aethon so he smells stinky farts.
All right. So sleight of hand to pick the lock. It's a 30.
Yeah, you pick the lock and it doesn't even remember it was a lock.
I think the effect reliable talent is a little bit of an understatement with some of your rolls, bro.
Yeah, no kidding.
I got a plus 18 on stealth and sleight of hand.
That's what I'm saying. Like reliable. That's less than that. That's less of
It's
a
an
word
understatement.
than what you
Yeah,
get. Yeah,
understatement,
understatement.
for
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
Is DPK
super
still
badass.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Apu, Hyla, do detect magic to make sure there's no runes or anything put on there.
Okay. Cast detect magic.
You do
Runes
not
on
see-
the door?
Yeah, you do not.
Oh, like the counter. Oh, there was the counter on the door
There's lots of
upstairs.
ways. They can be an alarm spell. There's like all kinds of things if this is like truly supposed to be
Apu,
protected.
Yeah, remember, we also do have that gem of true sight that will show everything without the use of a spell slot.
Well, who has the
Where
bloody
is
thing?
it?
I've
It's
got
in
it.
one of the
What-
bag of holdings.
It's in my
We're just-
beard. Who
We're
wants
just
the?
bicker whispering in the hallway. Oh, he's got it. You
Apu,
get
give
the
it
gem of
to
true sight.
give it to Hyluck.
It's in my beard. Do you want it? I look.
I'll reach in there and grab it.
All right. I feel so much better now.
Jesus.
We now have a bunny of true seeing instead of a beard of true seeing.
All right.
I just want to
will-
assist Ellie in reaching into the beard.
No,
You-
oh my god.
One at a time. One at a time.
We're not double fisting the beard. Come on.
Yep. Dwarves don't. I'm a kinky dwarf, but I don't go that far.
Oh no.
All right, so
All right.
doesn't appear like there is any like magical spell or effect on the door, but with detect magic, and it seems like it would have probably just taken, Reed's 30 maybe a half a second longer to see it. You do see that there is like a magical counter in this door as well. That exactly like the one that was up above that would have incremented by 1 when the door is officially opened.
The one up top, I was able to disable the counter.
Correct.
So I will do that again. You need another sleight of hand.
No, we'll use your 30. You're fine.
All right.
We don't need to keep rolling.
Okay.
You are able to do it.
I will activate the greaves.
Go for it.
Just open the door. Suppose we would read there. Let's see. Looking at the control panels, is there anything I can tell about them? Like, do I see like big red alarm button or?
You can see a layout of the top floor on one of the screens. You can see what looks like readings or something, like the individual close-up views for each pod, basically, that keep cycling through different monitors. So it seems like they're getting close-up views of people that are in the pods themselves, and then just lots of other like area and draconic stuff that you can't really understand. But
All right.
readings.
Was it like a map
who-
of the upstairs or a surveillance, like being able to watch up there?
Surveillance, it looks like.
Oh shit.
Apu, read.
Yeah.
If Leo goes first, I can cast a darkness bubble on top of them, so then you can fire and they may not be able to have any reaction with the console.
But then we won't be able to see them.
Reed can with
I
his
can.
eye.
I can't.
That's why you go first.
Doesn't hold person work on whites?
But it's a high level spell, isn't it?
Well,
No,
how
it's
about
like
this?
Whole person is
second level, I think.
Oh, the
Yeah.
second level. Oh,
Pooh, how about this? Quietly make your way up here. Leo and I'll do as much as we can to open up on them as a surprise on them. If there's anyone left, depending on what sort of shape they're in, because Leo and I, we can each basically do the Robin Hood Men in Tights things with like the 4 arrows that drop down at once on this opening round.
I can drop a fireball on them too.
Whoa.
Well, let's
Whoa.
not go
Just throwing it out there.
quite yet.
Does Balin have hold person or no? 'Cause I was
No.
gonna say if they attack two,
Even if Balin has sharp stick, let's try not to damage the technical thingies.
do you want me to cast hold person on the third target?
Hylic, yeah, I was gonna say Hylic has hold person.
There
as
you go.
well.
The
Yeah,
Delta
so-
Force, you guys got one with
Yeah.
hold person.
Yeah, so if Halleck will just clean up whoever's left, pull them back here, and then we can pinata the hell out of them and be done. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
I was saying if Hylic you cast it at third level, which is still safe, you can actually hold two of them, right?
Yes.
But we'll see if there's that
I
many
believe so.
left.
Yeah, so if case there's that many left after you and Leo finish off your damage, she can hold them down.
Exactly. So, and then Balin, you're also there as a backup if needed.
Mm-hmm.
And then World War Hadlin can charge in and clean up if we still need. All right. So do you want us to roll initiative or?
No, you don't need to roll initiative. You guys got surprise right now, so
Yeah, okay,
I'll at least
cool.
let the Delta Force go first.
All right. I'll look at Leo.
Mhm.
You or me?
I'll go first because you get the +2 on alt. I'm going to hit all of them. If that makes sense. One shot on
All right.
each, and then you'll get
Or-
a +2 on each of those as you move.
Would you want a +2 if I go first? Or
It's up to you, buddy.
I got a +17.
It's up to you. That's fine. Yeah, you go first then.
All right, I'll go first. I'll start with that one.
After you. No. After you. No, after you.
No, for you.
I mean, we'll be shooting within about a 60th of a second of each other, so.
Yeah.
So I'll go for the upper one first.
Got
So
it.
stealthed at advantage. It's a 33 to hit him.
Yep, that hit him.
So this is an assassinate shot. So first thing is he's got to make a con save of 20. Nope. So this is triple damage. Where's my calculator?
I think technically he actually does
Yeah.
make the save.
I'll say I think he
Oh,
made it.
what's
There's
his,
probably a
yeah.
modifier, dude.
What's his
Yeah,
mod?
He has a +4, so he does make it.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. So 35 plus 35 plus 10 plus.
Will it
That's
matter?
116 damage in that first
No, it
attack.
will not. So one is dead.
Okay.
And he does, it's similar to the one up top where he doesn't just die, he becomes living again. You see the full Aeorian researcher there, and then he dies again because he do so much damage. But yeah, basically.
Okay. Second attack. I'll hit that one. So this won't have the sneak attack on it.
And it looks like the one that's in the center looks like he's the leader for whatever reason.
Okay, so it's a 32 to hit him.
Well, he does have a 31 armor class. You hit him. No, you hit him obviously.
Okay. So that is 14, so 21 damage to him.
21?
Yep.
Okay. He is still up.
Okay, and then so Leo will get a +2 on him.
Got it.
Bonus action stealth.
Okay.
28, so it's a 38 stealth. Hasted attack on that one, and this will get all the whammies.
All the whammies, yep. Especially because this is a different creature. That's
So
the
it's a
only
35 to hit, so con save. Or does that not double dip? It should double dip, right?
Yeah, only because it's a different creature. Normally you
Yeah.
can't double dip it, but just because it's a different creature, we'll say it works this time.
Okay, so he fails this.
He fails this, correct?
Yeah, so this is going to be trip damage.
Yeah, so I think this one is going to be going back to the 8 days of Aeor and
28.
saying goodbye to his grandparents.
The 153 damage to him.
That one is dead also.
Okay. And I will lean back into the doorway, look at Leo and say that the one closest to us.
I'm already shooting. So, as soon as I saw your third attack, I was like, okay, boing.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going for the leader one.
Technically the only one.
Yeah, after watching Rambo Reed there. Uh, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. See the damage? That's 13. And I'm using Hunter's Mark. A 17 on the first one.
Nice.
Oh, nat 20.
21, 27, 33.
Nice.
Wow.
Actually, wouldn't the hunters? Oh no, the hunter's mark wouldn't double.
No, it doesn't.
You slaughter that guy. You don't even need your third attack with that natural 20,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Nice.
That's the way the arrow goes, man. Congratulations there, Leo. So yeah, you guys
Reed did most of the work. I just got the leftovers.
you still that was over 100 points to that guy total almost. So yeah. They'd just be white researchers, guys.
We just took out the interns.
Yeah. So yeah, no, crack, crack, boom, boom. They all be dead. So you guys, 5 arrows go out there to those 3 researchers, and they are crumbly bones of dust. They be no more.
All right, now we can bring everybody in and we start doing things, figuring things out.
All right.
I will look to loot these 3.
I will assist you. Yes, yes.
Oh, it's even better then. Oh, it's a
Alrighty.
26.
All right, yeah. So you're able to find all their badges again. So you got a good collection of badges going, and I can give you the individual loot that these guys have on them. They do have like some Aeorian money, which is strange. This is the first ones that they have had on their Aeorian gold. They all have some Aeorian, what they must have like fell from the sky with. So they all have some stuff. And most notable, the center one, like the one upstairs, has a syringe full of what you are assuming is frozen woe.
Let's not fuck with that.
And while you are searching everybody, I will show you. See if I can find where I put that. Yes. I will show you. This is one of the journals that the main one was writing in. And it's got Feral Saul's writing and it's himself. And it seems to be like an older writing. And we're
Oh,
just
look,
we're just
River.
assuming that you know, people decode it and stuff.
You see
Is
that,
it
River?
common or
That's River.
It's in the Draconic, but we assume at this point that Togar is decoding things and stuff. So you guys get it.
And in the other room, Corinth,
Mhm.
the bottom, is it closed, open?
It's locked also. Yeah, there's a door.
Is there a little peephole?
There is a little people, and it goes to like a long corridor that
Okay.
has two directions.
Without touching the door, Balin's just going to be looking through there to make sure nothing is coming.
All right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna stick something in the people.
Nope. Learn my lesson.
All right. I don't know if anyone reacts to that stuff you found, but those were the main situations.
River, do you see that? Are you muted
Oh.
again?
I have an immortal person after me. Yay.
She's like, get in line. I got 2 immortal people after me. Toe's 1. This guy's
Woo.
2. Whoop-de-doo.
Yay.
Toe loves her. Toe's not
Get
after
in
her.
line, motherfuckers.
She's like Toe's favorite.
That's right.
He doesn't want to give her up.
Hey.
Well, then Toe can like step the fuck up and help a girl out here. Like, damn.
I'll
Have you
look
tried
over
contacting him? Maybe,
I have. The line was busy.
It's like with us contacting Bruce.
Just goes on
no.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the bubble only protects good people from coming in.
I think she did try at one point. It did, like she said, it didn't seem like he was responding. She's welcome to try again, though.
Well, he's just rude sometimes anyway.
He is just rude. I will give you that. But, maybe he's busy too. He's got things to do.
Got souls to collect, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, I contacted him at the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He was impressed by you, though. He did give you that.
He did. Yeah, he said that.
That's true. So do you want me to try contacting him now, or do we want to do that the next session? Because it is like,
It's getting
almost
late. We need to
midnight.
start wrapping it up. Yeah.
I don't think we need to contact him at all. It was just.
Yeah, I don't think we need to contact him.
All right. Is there a porthole in that southern door too?
There is, yes. And I will move it to the next map so you can see what it looks like, basically. It's that is what you see.
Interesting. Okay. And no one is coming down right now.
Not that you can see.
And we're coming from the top.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
So all we can really see essentially is just a corridor.
Correct, yeah.
All right.
Mm.
I guess we'll start off next time with or do you want me to check for the door now?
You can go through the door. You're able to get through it and unlock it real easy if you want. I can narrate, and if you guys want to tell me which direction you go, I can at least narrate what you see in the next room. Whichever you would prefer.
Well, let's wait till next session. That way we can just start fresh. That way we don't have to go back and remember,
what we did.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. With that, we'll wrap it up. So with that, we'll get some final thoughts from everybody. Great job as usual there, Corinth. We'll start with you as the Dungeon Master. Final thoughts.
I got to forge something. I'm happy.
That's true.
I'm Forge Master.
That's true. Balin, Night Bleeder.
Hadlin got to forge something. Balin is happy.
There you go.
Woo-hoo!
Lady Pool.
I knew I shouldn't have come here.
Mm-hmm. TPK.
Yeah,
All right. Alchi.
Ellie's still rummaging around in Hadelin's beard.
Oh. Okay.
Hadelin, what is this? And she just pulls out this crazy looking thing.
Rubber chicken.
That was a surprise for the honeymoon.
Johnny Mo.
I killed 2 guys playing Galaga on those things.
We all saw it. We all saw that they were not doing their jobs. We all know it. Badrongo.
They deserved it.
Yeah, I like watching Johnny kill things.
Yep. And last but not least, Grimothy.
What he said.
That's right. All right. We'll be back next week to continue the adventures of Poor Decisions. So you're more than welcome to join us. Feel free to join our Discord. You can hit us up anytime. We love playing Dungeons and Dragons. So feel free. With that, we are going to bed. So I wish everyone a wonderful night. And we will see you next week for some more Dungeons and Dragons.